makes her an international referee. She can referee anywhere on the planet. Big round of applause for Kathy Mealy. This guy lifts, he referees, he works the technical controller, he coaches, he does it all. He's our chief referee. You're going to see him on the platform lifting tomorrow. From Virginia, Al Matagrano. And then next you have the jury table, the three individuals that will reside right over here. They are wise older men that have many years experience. I think between the three of them they have about 420 years experience. They've seen Halley's Comet 7 times. First we have, ladies and gentlemen, from Ohio, Category 1 International Referee Joe Marksteiner. Multi-time world champion as well. World record holder in the bench from Michigan, Mr. Jack Marcus, Cat 1. And he's a 6-time world champion from Nebraska, Category 1 International Referee Bill Sindelar. And ladies and gentlemen, the two people that were working harder pretty much than anybody else in the room because they're responsible for putting this whole World Cup competition together. First World Cup for the United States of America here, and we're proud to kick it off with these two. They are the meet directors. They have worked tirelessly. Ladies and gentlemen, it's V. Tran Zunker and Wes Zunker. Give them a round of applause. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce, if you could give me your attention for just another minute, the president of USA Powerlifting came all the way from Alaska to be part of this. Big round of applause for Dr. Larry Magan.
Thank you. As you know, we want to get this train out of the station, get the lifters lifting, but I just wanted to thank you all for coming. This is the kickoff of us internationally. We're developing the World Cup concept, and we're different than other federations because we want to include people and not just limit it to 7 people per country. We want people who want to lift internationally to come on down. So with this event, we kick off the Masters World Cup. We will have later on, probably early next year, an Open World Cup, a juniors, teen, and high school World Cup that will be coming in Wisconsin next year. And we have meets coming internationally as well. We have one in El Salvador later this year. We have one in England later this year. We've had multiple meets in South Korea. We have 15 in Australia this year. And so USA Powerlifting International is a go. And with that, we're going to do real drug testing worldwide, not just talk about it. And we're going to have friendly competition. It's not just about old folks who think that they're important, it's about the lifters. So with this, we open the Masters World Cup, and thank you all, and thank you to the lifters.
All right, good morning. Welcome to the 2023 Master World Cup. Yeah. Somebody over here? Good morning, welcome to Arlington, Texas. Josh.
It's good to be here this morning. We got an exciting day planned. The female Master World athletes are going to compete today. So,
and guess what? My name's A. Bossy.
This is Joshua Del Rosario.
And we are from Chalk My Back. We'll be commentating the Saturday session. We have about 30 lifters. Should be a fun day. That's the roster of what we can expect today. Up first, we have Faith O'Reilly attempting a 30-kilogram squat.
All right, give me a round of applause. This is the USA Powerlifting Masters World Cup 2023 now.
And here we go.
This is Faith O'Reilly, 60.
Faith O'Reilly coming up to the bar. 66 pounds loaded on the bar. She is a Raw Masters 4 lifter.
First squat of the day. And
Looks good from here. Let's see what the judges say.
She's a master sport lifter.
There we go, there we go.
Oh my God.
3 white lights on the board, Abe. So far, so good.
All white lights for Faith.
I hold the bar for Jocelyn
Up next, we have
Hernandez,
Jocelyn
70
Hernandez
kilos.
attempting 70 kilograms.
After Jocelyn comes Jasmine.
Jocelyn is in the Masters 1 division.
Bars ready, says, ow. Malagrano with some authority.
All right, here we go. We got the blue plate loaded already, so things are going quick. We're gonna see the weight go up and up by each attempt. Hopefully everyone gets their openers.
All right. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe Jocelyn's just trying to feel out the bar a little bit. Looked like it may have just been a little bit crooked on her back.
Gets a squat command, takes in a big breath of air,
Jocelyn.
hits the hole. Let's see what the judges say. Judges say 3 white lights for Jocelyn.
All white lights. Good job, Jocelyn. We got the illustrious TSS spotter crew out here today.
The world famous TSS spotter crew. Next we've got Jasmine coming up to the bar, 75 kilos.
Bars ready, give me a round of
Jasmine
applause
Patel,
for Jasmine.
75 kilos. All right. I know it still says Faith O'Reilly at the bottom, but that's because it'll get updated here pretty soon. But Jasmine Patel is who is up right now, attempting
75 kilos. Let's see what we got. Takes the bar, nice and steady, unracked.
Really narrow grip on her back.
Lock your knees! Lock your knees! What?
Gets the squat command from the head judge. Let's see. Hits the hole. Stands up a little, shaking the hole. Gets the rack command. Let's see what the judges say.
2 out of 3.
2 to 1, 2 to 1. Still a good lift.
Interesting. Yeah, interesting setup there. Really
How
interesting.
about Mandy Lee?
Any thought? It's personal preference.
Yeah, personal preference. You know, they've been lifting probably for a very, very long time. These are master
These
lifters.
are master lifters, a lot of experience. This is Nancy Z.
Coming up to the bar. She's got 85 loaded on the bar.
85.
Good and steady walkout.
Oh yeah.
Gets a squat command. Takes a nice big brace at the top. Hits the hole.
Very fast.
Very, very quick.
Very fast. Nandy. All white lights.
All white lights.
The lift is good for Mandy.
Okay. I love the color coordination here. Very American.
Oh man, the master lifters have the color coordination on point.
Josh, you're a shoe connoisseur. What do you say about the shoe?
Oh, the shoes are great. Good shoe, good shoe. Eileen gets 3 white lights, as expected for that lift.
When I noticed that her belt is embroidered, a rope belt with bedazzled embroidery on the back.
There we
Very nice.
go.
And again, just a reminder to all the listeners, this is an international meet. So this is the USAPL's international masters meet.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We just had the USAPL president talk about wanting to get into more international meets. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
this is a testament to that. Michelle Moe,
Coming up for her opening attempt of 107.5.
107.5 kilos, Masters 2 division.
Gets the squat command from the head judge. Hits the hole. Nice and smooth. Exactly what you want to see with the opening attempts.
Michelle's all white lights. Good job, Michelle. We're seeing a lot of experience out here on the platform today.
Oh, yeah. One can only hope to be as experienced as these masters when they get to this age. Looking.
Up next, we got Marcia Harris.
She's coming up for 110 kilos, 242 pounds, loaded on the bar. Gets a squat command. Let's see how she does.
110 kilos, 242 pounds.
Looks pretty good. A little shaky out of the hole, but has plenty of power.
Yeah.
No sleeves at all.
All
Yeah.
white lights.
All white
Good
lights.
job, Marcia. You know, it's interesting to see, you know, with the masters lifters, the preference in lifting, some with sleeves, some without, some
yeah.
with heels, some with no heels.
You see just as much diversity with the lifters here as you would as any other open meet.
If it works for you,
Works for you. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, Brenna Harridge is up next. 110 kilos for her opening squat.
242 pounds. It's very steady on the walkout. Let's see.
I love it, yeah. Let's see.
Gets a squat command. Takes in a big breath at the top. Hits the hole fast.
More of a high bar position on that, right?
A little bit.
Almost tough to gauge depth from this angle, but all white lights. A little bit of an upright torso. I call that a high bar.
A little bit. High bar, mid bar squat, yeah. So Gail's up next with 112 and a half kilos on the bar.
We're shooting up with weight. This is going to be the last squat of flight A. We'll move on to second attempts, going back to Faith O'Reilly.
So far, so good. No one's missed an attempt, which is exactly what you want to see with openers.
That's exactly
You
what
want
you
it,
want out of your opener.
you want it to be smooth, consistent, predictable, and these Masters lifters are showing thus so far.
Oh yeah, Gail.
Very slow and controlled on the descent. Hits the hole. Judges say 2 to 1.
Oh, 2 to 1.
2 to 1. 2 to 1.
Interesting. I wonder what that would have been Wes. I wonder what Wes saw.
Maybe he saw otherwise on his side, but either way, she's still got the lift. All right, going back to the top of the board, Faith is coming up for her second squat of 35 kilos.
O'Reilly, no relation to Papa O'Reilly.
So far, so good.
Faith O'Reilly, 35 kilos.
She is a Masters 4 lifter, which means she's between 70 and 74 years old.
Yep, she is one of the oldest women in her flight right now, which is just a testament.
Wow, that's
to
impressive.
Age has no limits, honestly.
No limit. 2 to 1 for Faith.
Good job, Faith.
Killing it.
You see,
Killing
Gino's getting happy.
Gino's hyped about that.
I don't know if it's the music or if it's the lifters.
Right. Maybe it's both. He is ecstatic about that.
Bars ready for Hernandez.
Jocelyn Hernandez.
Coming up with the red plate loaded 75 kilos. Let's go, let's go.
That means nothing's going to be lighter than 75 kilos
Oh, yeah.
going forward. So honestly, at this point,
Red plate stays on for all the second attempts.
yeah, the red plate stays on.
The red plate stays on. All right, here we go. Jocelyn gets a squat command. Hits the hole, comes up, a little grindy. Let's see what the judges say. Yep.
She gets it. Oh,
2 to 1.
I wonder what they saw. One of the side judges, so Wes, would have said yes.
And the head
And
said
the
on depth.
Interesting.
So,
Yeah.
you know, you hate to
That's
see
why-
it, but
that's
it's
why-
okay.
That's why they're judges and we're not.
Exactly.
That's why they're out there and we're over here.
Jasmine coming up, 80 kilos on the bar.
It's a narrow,
With that narrow hand placement,
that
Abe.
narrow grip, yeah.
Narrow grip and no knee sleeves. Steady on the walkout. Very upright torso. Takes in a small deep breath of air, braces hard. Hits the hole, steady. Has to fight for it. Gets the rack command. Let's see what the judges say.
Stuck with it though.
2 to 1. It's a good lift. Did not waver even though the weight was heavier than it was.
Honestly though, that's a good indication that the strength is going to be there for third attempts too. 'Cause
Oh yeah.
although it was slow, it was no breakdown of form.
No breakdown at all. Let's go.
209 pounds for Nandy, this Masters.
Nandy coming up, 209, as you just heard from Gino.
She took a 10-kilo jump from her opener, so let's see how that pans out for her. Everybody else took a 5-kilo jump.
Oh yeah, maybe that's the experience showing. Let's see.
Her opener did look real fast.
Gets the squat command, hits the hole quick. Hearing Johnny in the background telling her keep her head up.
Honestly,
And all the white lights.
I think the 10-kilo jump was good for her.
There we go. She's probably good for another 2.5 kilos. We'll see what she comes up for.
209 pounds.
Eileen coming up, same attempt, 95 kilos.
Squatting now, twice her body weight. This is twice her body weight.
Interesting. Gino just commented that this is twice Eileen's body weight.
That's impressive. Very impressive for a master lifter. very impressive for any lifter.
lifter, honestly.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
look at that. Great execution on that squat.
I think we set ourselves up for a good third.
There we go.
All white lights.
All white lights. So far into this second squat attempts, we've only had one miss, so that's pretty good so far. All across the board, we've got good attempts. We've got Michelle Mo coming up for a 115. So we got the red and the blue plate coming out now. Starting to hit almost 2 red territory.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I think
that's
third
crazy.
attempts we're gonna start seeing 120 kilos.
There we go.
All right. Michelle with the injured sleeves. I'm gonna start paying attention to how many of our master lifters have the injured sleeves on.
Oh, how much of them buy into the hype of the inner sleeves?
Absolutely.
There we go. There we go.
Pretty good second attempt.
Very good. These second attempts are looking crispy.
We've seen some heavy ones.
Seen some heavy ones so far, you know.
Yeah.
People are starting to reach their limit. They're trying to push themselves a bit.
Yeah, but I think with any lifter, the body moves different with heavier weights, so you never really know based off what you think. Well, based off what you think of how something looks, it's always dependent on the lifter's
Oh, yeah.
feel of the weight. So
Oh yeah.
I'm really excited to see what the third's going to end up being.
Brianna coming up for 115. Steady on the walkout. Gets a squat command, takes in a deep breath, holds that brace, hits the hole.
Wow, that was. I mean, she's a really snappy squatter. Like she hits the hole and comes right back out.
Oh yeah.
Wasted effort.
No wasted effort.
2-1. So I'm really interested in what the side judge sees. Could be depth, could be something else.
117.5 kilos.
Marcia Harris.
Coming up, 117. No knee sleeves on her. No wrist wraps either.
No wrist straps, no sleeves. These are international level lifters.
It's a testament to how strong they are.
Coming to you live from Arlington, Texas. Marcia Harris gets up. Actually looks stronger than her first.
Oh yeah. Looks like she made a slight adjustment from her first.
Yeah.
No.
That was a 7.5 kilo jump.
Another 2-to-1 lift.
Good job.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, we take those. We take it to the 1.
Oh yeah.
All right,
know, yep.
rounding off the second attempt is going to be Gail.
117.5 kilos.
117 and a half.
So matching what Marcia had on the bar.
Oh, yeah.
We're seeing the
So,
clash of titans here.
so third attempts, we are probably going to see 2 red plates come out.
Although Gail is in a different division, Gail is in Masters 2, Marcia is in Master 1. Still seeing the same weight on the bar. Still impressive feats of attempt by all the lifters here today.
Gets a squat command. Let's
I love
see.
how focused Gail is.
There we go.
Textbook.
Easy, easy squat. Put some weight on the bar.
All white lights here.
There we go.
Put some on the bar.
Put some weight on the bar.
Put some respect on your bar.
There we go. All right, folks, we're coming up to third attempts for flight A. Here we go, here we go. Here's where you'll finally see some of the lifters maybe reach or push for some attempts that they haven't hit in the gym.
Yeah.
So, you know, we love to see it. That's what the sport of powerlifting is about. We love to see lifters push.
Faith made a 2.5 jump from her second attempt, so maybe a more calculated attempt as opposed to just trying to go balls to the wall. Let's go.
Hits the hole, stands
I
up.
saw a slight dip. I don't know if the judges are going to call her on that. I saw a slight dip. Yep.
Yep.
They may have saw the same.
2-to-1. Head judge definitely saw it. So
But hey, she got it strong.
strength is there, but she'll clean it up.
She had some up and down on the bars. Some up and down.
Isn't that crazy to think? You know, the way we would commentate for a junior lifter, saying that they'll come back, they'll learn from it, is the same way we're commentating for
Of course.
a Masters 4 lifter.
Of course, as long as you stay involved in the sport of powerlifting, there's always much to learn.
There's always learning.
So now we've got Jocelyn coming out for her last attempt, 2.5 kilo jump after missing her second.
I don't know.
So we love to see it, you know.
I wouldn't do that with an inexperienced lifter, but these are experienced lifters, so they
These
know-
are
they know
very.
what they're doing.
Looks like her and her coaches have matching headbands. I love it.
You gotta color coordinate.
There you go. Gets the squat command, hits the hole.
Her coach knows what's there.
Can she get it? No, it does not get it.
You know what? Honestly,
Not quite there on the day, but
no harm, no foul.
no harm, no foul.
I think at the end of the day, as long as you give it your all,
That's all you can get.
that's all you can do. Sometimes the most you can do is all you can do.
There you go.
I watched that Nike's Air Jordan show on the movie that was on.
Fantastic movie. Matt Damon killed it.
Matt Damon. All right,
Jasmine Patel coming out. Another 2.5 kilo jump for her.
You think Nike Air Jordan's gonna do a powerlifting collab?
Let's see it. Let's see. You'd love to see it, right?
All right, Jasmine sets up for her third 2.5 kilo jump from her second attempt. I remember this was a little shaky on the second.
There we go. Hits the hole. Coming up, coming up. A little shaky, a little shaky.
All right, give her a round of
No.
applause to that attempt.
Yeah.
All hard on that attempt. All hard on that attempt.
Yeah, probably still showing her love,
Ladies
but
and gentlemen, that's Mandy.
I do love the coordination of the pink headbands.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
100 kilos on the bar.
So like I said, this is where you're starting to see athletes push their attempts. These might be weights that they've never hit before.
Yeah,
So
not every athlete wants a 9 for 9 meet. Not every athlete is looking for that stat. You know, some of them are just trying to push themselves as hard as they can.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Now, Nandy, she made a 5 kilo jump from her second to her third, so it
I
was,
think she can make this.
yeah, I think she was trying to set herself up for a good third attempt, or her coach was trying to set herself up for a good third attempt.
Gets a squat command, takes in a deep breath, hits the hole quick and hard.
Oh, yeah.
Is coming up, is coming up, is coming
That
up.
was good.
She nearly had that one.
That
Yeah.
was really
Yeah.
that was a really good fight. Now we have 24 viewers in the chat right now. We just want to thank everybody. You know, Ryan Spurgion said, "Let's go, Tara Spurgion." I'm probably mispronouncing that last name. but
Hey, let's go.
Ryan, we see you. We love you. We love everybody who's viewing the live stream right now, showing these lifters love. Make sure to put your chats in the live chat. We'll read them. Let the lifters who you're watching for know that you're here for them.
Let them know. Let them. Here we go.
Eileen right now is going for an American record
In
attempt.
in
103 kilos.
the Masters 1 division, first record of the day.
227 pounds. Replace the bar. What was going on? The jury table
This is an international meet, so what they're asking for now is to change the bar
Relax, Eileen, relax.
because they're squatting right now on a TSS bar. So the judges and the refs are communing on the
Deliberating,
side.
yeah.
They're deliberating whether the bar needs to be changed out to a different bar. They're going to be resetting the clock. We have everybody deliberating right now, just wanting to ensure that this American record attempt
Is legit.
is legit, is upheld, that there's no question about it. I keep hearing about Tara. I keep hearing a lot about Tara in the live chat though. I think we're gonna have to keep an eye out for her.
Let's see it. She's got supporters from all over.
I got Ryan, Steven talking about Tara. You know, I can't wait to see her. Eileen, so this is interesting. You know, this is the kind of attention that happens at an international meet. They don't want to, you know, this isn't something that they want to just let go without being 100% sure.
That the lifter gets the equipment that they need to set this record.
Did you bring your Alico bar?
Oh, I left it. You know, it's in the other home gym.
I never leave home with it.
The Alico barn is at the other home gym at the other location,
You know-
undisclosed location.
Josh, myself, and our third co-host, Anas Anvar, we have a podcast called Chalk My Back. You know, we'd really appreciate if you listen to it on any streaming platform, wherever you listen to
Oh
podcasts.
yeah, just type it into Google. It'll pop right up. You'll see it. You'll see it.
Type it into Spotify, Google, send a carrier pigeon. You know, if you request enough, Josh and I and Anas will come to your house and talk to you live.
We'll bring the Alico barn too if you get that reference. Shout out to all the OGs that have been tuning in since season 1.
You know, we love what we do. We love the sport of powerlifting. We love health and fitness. We love making people smile with this content. So anytime we can give back to the community, more than happy to. And again, thank you everybody who's viewing. Thank you everybody who's chiming in on this Saturday morning. Again, we're coming to you live from Arlington, Texas.
right next to Six Flags. You go ride some roller coasters after you hit some PRs.
Yeah, that's true. We're right next to Six Flags and Hurricane Harbor.
All right, there we go. Yeah.
If you're just joining us right now, to give you a recap on what's happening, Eileen
Is going for a Masters 1 record attempt.
Yeah, American record attempt.
103 kilos.
There is deliberation on whether the bar is a legal bar. Gino is enjoying a snack while we are
So,
making sure.
so for context, Abe, what is the bar that they're using right now? If I had to guess, it is a TSS power bar.
It is a TSS power bar.
Yes. Oh,
Gino's
what a-
going to be telling us.
This is an international competition.
oh, not just an American record, an international. You had it wrong, Abe.
Oh, okay.
Not just American, we're talking international.
Yeah, so I guess they're not allowing her to break an American record right now.
Right.
So right now, Gino just told us that this can't qualify for an American record.
Nonetheless, though, it's still heavyweight.
Good job, Eileen. It could, because this is an international meet, Eileen couldn't go for an American record. We can only go for world records right now.
Right. Bar is loaded.
For Marcia.
Marcia.
Now, the unfortunate thing is we haven't seen a successful third attempt yet.
Not yet.
But again, that could be by design. We don't know what these lifters' goals are.
Yep. We could be seeing them all push for heavy third attempts.
Yeah.
So expect to see Marcia get this third attempt. We want to see some green on the board.
I think we're going to see the first successful third right now.
Let's go. Gets a squat command. Takes a deep breath. Hits the hole. Coming up, it's a low grind, it's a low shaky. Looks like she's gonna stand up with it. Gets the rack command. What do the judges say? It's 2-1. Let's go. Gets the confirmation from Gino. It is a PR. Michelle Mo coming up for her third attempt. Same weight, 120 kilos. Let's see if she can follow. First successful third of the day, Abe.
That's good. Hey, that's what we want to see. That was a 2.5 kilo jump from her second attempt, and I think it was a perfect call. That was basically looked like all she had.
Gets a squat command from the head judge, takes in her breath, hits the hole.
Oh wow. Okay.
That looks better than the second.
So interesting enough, Marcy had the first 120 kilo squat of the day. We just saw
Michelle hit a 120 squat.
Michelle hit 120 as well. Brenna
Is
right
about to
now
hit 120 as well.
is about to hit 120.
Let's see, it's a whole string of 120s.
Huge shout out to the Texas Strength crew for putting on, Wes and V and all of the amazing spotters, loaders, TCs, everybody out here right now from TSS.
Killing it.
Is making this meet a success. We have really high caliber individuals who are in the powerlifting community here today. Brenna included with her third attempt, snappy.
Very good. Very strong squat attempt.
Brenna's
That's a 3 white light squat.
Wow.
Maybe. Nope. 2-1.
2-1, she gets it. So
Still gets it though.
every 120 kilo attempt squat has been successful. Austin Burke said Mo stronger, and I'm gonna assume that that's for Michelle Mo and
Mo,
not
yeah.
Mo Sislak from The Simpsons.
Here we go, Abe. 2 reds have finally come out. I called it. Last squat.
127 and a half.
Closing
Wow.
out the third attempts on flight A.
I don't know. This is a 10 kilo jump from Gail's second attempt.
So we went 5 kilo jump, 10 kilo jump, bring
Yeah.
out the 2 reds. Maybe she's got it.
Yeah.
I think she's got it.
And maybe Gail felt really good on her second attempt and she wants to go for it.
That's that master's experience coming out. She knows her body better than anyone does. So
So this is the last squat of flight A. Then we'll be moving to flight B.
gets a squat command. Let's see it. Hits the hole. Looks good to me.
I mean, she
Looks good to
great
me.
from
Let's
our
see what the
angle.
judges say.
We're not the judges, but
2-1
they don't agree.
on depth.
But But this is kind of, yeah, this had to be on depth because the two side judges
Yep.
are
Calling it.
they called it, the head judge is not in a position normally to speak for the depth, so
It's probably, yep.
yeah.
It's probably a depth call, so let's see.
Which, you know,
Yep, it's normal, it happens.
yeah, we don't need to justify anything, but at the end of the day, we have some really strong lifters out here today. Bring it to you live from Arlington, Texas. Yeah.
160 pounds.
We have about 42 viewers in the chat right now. We just say thank all of you for joining us on this Saturday.
Moving right along in the
Leave
flight B.
your motivational comments in the chat for which lifter you are supporting.
Out of Casper, Wyoming. Come on, Ryan.
We love to see it from the chat. Come on, give them your energy today.
So we have Ryan Jenks going for her first attempt in flight
72 and a
B.
half.
Wyoming's full of
All
coyotes
white
and
lights.
powerlifters.
Now this flight should move really fast because there's only 4 lifters. It's 5.
8. We got 8 lifters in flight B.
Supposedly,
Yeah.
but I don't think they're here.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah. This should move fairly quickly then.
which this is something that a lifter has to account for. You know, warm-ups, pacing of how you're getting ready. You know, in a fast flight, you could go 3-4 minutes in between.
Yep.
Your,
So
your
if
attempts.
you're not used to that, sometimes you gotta adapt and adjust.
Wow.
Here we go, Rebecca
With
Jones.
a really wide grip. You don't see that very often.
Oh yeah. 75 kilos on the bar. Makes that look easy.
That could be a shoulder thing. It could be so many different things. It could just be personal preference.
Yep.
Unfortunately, all
No, it's not still low enough.
you know,
So-
it could be any number of factors. But the sign of a good coach-athlete relationship is being able to come back from that. So we'll see.
Smoke it. Let's see.
Yeah, we'll see what Rebecca comes back with on her second. But right now we have Roxanne Lord.
Coming up with 95 kilos on the bar. This flight is moving quick, Abe. We've got, let's see. We've only got 1 made attempt for these openers so far. Let's see if we can get a couple more on the board.
Let's see what happens with Rebecca. Oh, sorry, Roxanne.
Roxanne takes the bar, gets a squat command. Let's see it.
Again, no sleeves.
Masters lifters don't like wearing sleeves. They like
That lift was good.
2 to 1. Okay.
2 to 1.
Roxanne gets it. Looking around to see what that red could have been for, but I think she'll come back and get it. Through white lights on her second attempt for sure.
Bars loaded for Michelle Franklin. 100 kilos on the bar.
Come on, Michelle Franklin. She's my friend from Horncastle Powerlifting Club.
Here we go, here we go.
Horncastle, England.
First,
To that gym. It's the Horncastle
Michelle
gym run by Mark
from
Giles.
Horncastle, England, apparently.
Coached by Alex
Wow.
Dodd.
Michelle
This is
Franklin.
my friend Michelle Franklin from England.
hits the hole. What do we see? What do we see?
And Michelle's
Gets the rack
opening
command.
squat is
Good lift. Good lift from Michelle Franklin. Killing it.
This is an international meet, so Michelle Franklin being from England, we're seeing world caliber lifters here today. What is the chat saying? Vansh Gupta
Let's
saying
go, Michelle.
Wes is dripped out. Vansh Gupta is commenting on Wes's apparel. He does look great today, but you know who else looks good?
You look good, Abe.
Lisa Benavides is where I was going with that,
There we
Josh.
go.
But thank you so much.
145 loaded on the bar for Lisa. She gets a squat command. Laser focused on this opening attempt.
Wow.
Gets the rack command. Looks good on this end, Abe. What did they say? 3 white lights. 3 white lights.
And again, we got to comment on the TSS spotters and loaders.
They're
doing
killing
an
it.
incredible effort here.
As we've said on the podcast before, Abe, they're too fast. But you know what?
You know what? Yeah, this is a really short flight. So what they're doing is between first attempts and second attempts, is they're going to be giving a minute to kind of give the lifter some time to relax. You know, I don't think the TSS spotters and loaders being fast is a bad thing.
5 lifters in this flight.
5 lifters in this
There has to
one.
be a minimum of 6 lifters per flight.
Five-
in order to allow each
5
lifter to get
lifters.
the proper amount of rest before the
That is
next attempt.
that's incredible. It's interesting. They were so fast, they had to be stopped.
There we go. So now because of that, we got to give them a little bit of extra time to kind of rest, recover in between attempts. So that's a pretty unique rule that, you know,
The head judge said, stop. Stop.
he said,
Stop.
slow down. There's a speed limit, sir.
Those plates are hot. Okay, let's read some of these comments then. In the meantime, while we give time for Rebecca to recuperate.
Said Wes dripped out. I love it. You
Yeah.
love to see it.
Vanch is really commenting on Wes. Lisa is waiting on Kelly Farr. Excuse any mispronunciation, but waiting on Kelly. Sarah Pierce is waiting for her friend to lift. Watching from. It cut off a little bit. Where is she watching from?
From Nebraska.
Is that Nebraska?
Any Nebraska. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep.
There we go. Yeah.
And then Amy Farr is saying, "Let's go, Michelle."
Got some hearts in the chat.
Okay, so we have Rebecca on second attempt. So going up 2.5 kilos after missing her opener. So
Bar is loaded.
she must be confident that it was not a skill issue, not a strength thing. It must have just been a fluke.
Yep. Oh yeah, I've had that happen to me before. My last meet, it was a fluke, yo. So here we go.
All right, we have Rebecca.
Coming out with 77 and a half. Interesting. She kind of unrocks it and then spreads her grip out.
Yeah, you know, personal preference. I don't get it, but I don't have to. She went a little lower, I can tell.
Let's see what the judges say. Let's hope they saw it the way you saw it.
Yeah.
3 white lights. You called it, Abe. You called it.
You can tell Rebecca knew that she had it.
Ryan Jenks coming up for that second attempt. 80 kilos loaded on the bar. 176 pounds.
It's a 7.5 kilo jump from first to second.
These master lifters are killing it so far, Abe.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think the most interesting notable factor that I'm seeing is that all of the individual preferences on form and how to move the
Technique.
weight. Yeah, it's all so individualistic.
We even see risky jumps. I mean, some people missing openers and still taking that jump. Something you probably wouldn't see at local meets, but again, we are not at a local meet.
This is an international meet. Yeah, I think local lifters and newer lifters are a little bit more timid about wanting to miss attempts because they want that perfect 9 for 9 meet. But again, we're seeing lifters who are not afraid of that, and also they may have factors that are affecting whether they can go deeper than what they think they need to. So they're really trying to feel out the judge's perception on what deep is and what is
Of
depth
course.
and what's fast enough. So
Many factors you have to look forward. Yeah.
this Roxanne Lord.
Coming out with 100 Ks on the bar. Makes it look easy. Makes it look like air. 3 white lights.
All white lights for Roxanne.
So far, so good. All her attempts are looking good. Next up, we've got Michelle Franklin coming up. 110 kilos on the bar.
So again, Michelle is out of Horncastle, England.
Flew all the way out to Texas to lift some heavy circles. We love to see it.
For an international meet.
Love to see it. Very steady on that walkout. Takes her time. Laser focused on this attempt. Big brace. Controls the descent. Hits that hole with authority. Gets the rack command. What do the judges say? It's 3 white lights, of course.
Now you'll notice too, Michelle is lifting with knee wraps. So
Yep.
she is lifting in the equipped Masters
yep.
2 division. Lisa Benavides is the final second attempt for this flight.
150 keys.
150 kilograms. So that's a 5 kilogram jump. So this is around 330 pounds.
330 pounds in the ROM 2s. Love it. Pink ROM 2s.
Is that what the shoes are? The pink Romeos?
Those are what the shoes are, yep. Gotta give credit where credit's due.
Oh, Lisa Benavides. That looked like a good second attempt to me.
Very good second attempt.
I'd give it a white light. The judges would too.
Yep, all
So now-
white lights.
The TSS spotters are going to be waiting a minute before loading.
So let's talk about how the meet is going so far, Abe. So far, Masters lifters are doing well enough, you know. Seeing a lot of green across the board.
Only one missed attempt in flight B, which Rebecca did come back.
Yep.
And she went up on her second attempt, so she didn't let that stop her.
Perfect. Yeah. We're seeing a lot of experience here on the platform.
So Ryan Spurgeon is asking, does anyone have background on the guy in the red suit? So that's
That is actually Gino.
He is the powerlifting pirate.
Right? You can get more info. I think on the USAPL page they're doing a series on him. So Ryan, if you want to learn more about Gino and his background, check him out on the
Check him out on the USAPL website. Gino does a lot of the announcing, the emceeing, the DJing at large international powerlifting meets, even national powerlifting meets.
You see him a lot at the USAPL national events. He's always there giving 100%, all the lifters.
He's got his own style, He dresses flamboyantly. He dresses like a rock star from the '80s. And that's his style.
His shtick is the powerlifting pirate.
That's what he is.
So here we go. Third attempts coming up for these athletes.
Okay, so Ryan Jenks is going to be going up 2.5 kilos for her third attempt. So she made a 7.5 kilo jump to her second. This is more of a conservative jump, so maybe she's just trying to squeeze that toothpaste cap for as much toothpaste that's there.
Just wanting to get that 2.5 kg PB. Let's see what she can get. Comes up. There we go.
Wow.
A little bit sticky, a little bit of a sticking point.
Very calculated. Well, 2-1, she
2-1, didn't get it.
But honestly, though, strength-wise, that was a spot-on call.
That was a spot-on call.
Yeah, again, that's the skill of knowing your body over the however many years these lifters have been lifting.
So next we've got Rebecca Jones coming up, 85 keys. Did miss her opener. But you know what? She's gonna hit this third. It's gonna look easy. Takes the bar, spreads that grip, gets herself set.
I can't get past the spread grip, but you know what? Honestly, she made a 7.5 kilo jump, so let's see what it works. It seems to work for her.
It seems to work for her. What do the judges say?
Interesting.
Nope.
I don't know. I don't see it, but they see something we don't.
Yep.
The interesting part about being a judge is that you do have a view of everything that does make it unique to most people who are in the audience, so it's kind of hard to be upset.
Right.
Because you never truly know what they see.
They've got a lot to judge for. They've got to judge for depth, up and down motion, knee lock. There's a lot to look out for these judges. But right now, Roxanne is coming out for this 105 kilo third attempt. Gets set, gets the squat command, takes in a deep brace, hits the hole.
Judges say,
I think that's looking good, yeah. That looks good from here.
so yeah, Roxanne pretty much
Killing it.
She had very consistent jumps, 5 kilograms from her first, second to her third.
Having a 3-for-3 meet so far.
Wow. Yeah. I'm noticing that Michelle Franklin from England, she is making 10 kilogram jumps, 100 kilograms for her opener, 110 for her second, now 120.
Here we go.
The sun.
She's been very, very consistent so far.
2 hours in a high-speed chase in Manhattan. Yeah, sure.
Takes the bar, gets a squat command, takes in that deep breath, hits the hole. That 10 kilogram jump didn't look like it phased her, Abe.
Yeah, easy.
And Olympians do 2-1.
2-1.
Nick Lord in the chat's rooting for Roxanne. We just saw Michelle Franklin from Horncastle, England, hit her 120. We saw Roxanne hit her 105 third attempt, so all lifters having really good meets now. Lisa Benavidez hitting the last squat for Flight B. This is 155 kilograms.
341 pounds. That is a lot of weight, Abe.
Absolutely. Let's see. I think she gets it. I'm going to call it. She gets it.
Takes in that breath, hits the hole, comes up nice and smooth.
I can tell she got it because her coach is looking at her.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Lift is good, Abe.
Let's take a look at the board. You can see we had only one lift. What was it? Only one missed lift? Or no, two missed lifts.
Two missed lifts, yeah. So
All in all, though, for a small flight, not bad.
not bad at all. So now we're going straight into flight C.
Another short flight, but seven lifters.
Man, these master lifters are putting to the test today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really have
they're working for these attempts.
So this is Diane Nelson.
Coming out for 97.5 kilos loaded on the bar. So Abe, taking a look at this board right now, we're seeing a whole lot of heavy attempts coming up.
I'm seeing Amy Farr in the chat saying, "Well done, Michelle. Absolutely well done." Also, Diane just got her opener, setting a really good tempo for the rest of Flight C. Now these are the last squats of the day. There will not be any more squats that we see on Saturday. Tomorrow, for Sunday, there will be the men's master lifters.
Right.
But today, these will be the final squat, and then we'll move on to bench after a short intermission.
There we go.
Thank you everybody who is watching live right now. We are live from Arlington, Texas. This is the 2023 USAPL Masters World Cup International Meet. We have Deanne Russell going up for her first.
Oh my gosh, the smoke show on that attempt.
Deanne Russell, very easy. 102.
Man, these lifters are killing it so far.
Okay, so Tia Lofton is a Masters 1 lifter, age 40 to 49.
Coming out 264 on the bar.
Ooh, I love the flats. What are those, Converse?
We got the Converse, we got the multicolored Titan singlet. Oh, we got multicolored knee sleeves.
I love the color. I think Titan will put anything on a singlet.
Oh yeah, they most certainly will.
Tia Lofton didn't quite get it.
Didn't get the lift.
If I had to guess, I'd say depth, but it's hard to tell.
Yep. It's okay. Strength was there. She'll get it on her next attempt.
I'm pretty sure she's gonna repeat that. I think is what I just
Oh
heard.
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
You know, some lifters, if they miss their opener, they'll opt to repeat it just out of safety.
Some want to jump up, which we've been seeing consistently throughout the morning, but you know what? So far, so good.
Okay.
April Garcia coming out 132 and a half.
292 pounds. This is not lightweight by any means. Although she may make it look like lightweight.
Yeah.
Ron
To
Coleman,
the
what's
viewers
that?
out there,
Lightweight, baby.
lightweight ain't nothing but a peanut.
He said that.
Hits the hole, comes up nice and smooth.
Wow.
Let's see what the judges say. Looks good to them. She gets 132 and a half on the board. You love to see it.
Sarah Pierce saying, "Go friend." I wonder who Sarah Pierce
Oh
is.
yeah. Which friend are you referring to?
Yeah, Sarah, let us know who you're rooting for. Everybody who's joining us right now in the chat, let us know who is the lifter that you are looking out for. If you're looking out for everybody right now, we don't have any favorites.
No,
Not yet.
no, not yet, not yet.
Bars ready for Tara.
Tara's coming out. First attempt, 142 and a half. That is some serious weight on the bar, Abe.
Oh, Sarah's saying go April.
Here we go. Getting set under the bar. Look at that belt, Abe. It is sparkling from here. I can see the sparkles.
Oh yeah.
Here we go, here we go. Gets the squat command.
Okay, so this is Tara. So we see a lot of people here in the chat. Brian, Steven, they were rooting out Tara. Her first attempt, 2 to 1.
2 to 1. No good. I think the judges see it on depth.
Depth probably.
Depth probably.
But let's see what she comes back, if she repeats her first or if she goes up.
I'm sure she'll get it on her second attempt.
Yeah, I would say she should go up, but that's just me.
All right, we got 3 reds on the bar. Here we go, Abe.
Kelly Farr, UK, simply the best. I'm seeing a lot of love for April Garcia as well. Up next, we have Rachel.
Coming out for 175.
She's up to 85 pounds.
Doesn't look like it phased her at all. 3 white lights. 3 white lights there.
3 whites for Rachel. Okay, so the last opener that we have is Kelly Landon Farr. Okay.
230 for the opener.
Now,
Equipped Master 1, Abe.
I'm seeing Lisa is rooting out for Kelly. Amy is rooting for Kelly.
She's got a big support system behind her today. They really want Kelly to get this lift today.
Both Kelly and Michelle are from Horncastle, England.
Got England in the house, baby. Let's go.
In this international meet.
That is some serious weight on the bar, Abe. Let's see what she can do.
Yeah.
Takes in a deep, deep brace.
This is
Gets the
500
squat
pounds.
command.
507 pounds. Let's see. So
There we go.
This is an equipped lifter. With
Had to
knee
fight the suit and the wraps a bit. No lift, 2-1. So she might need a little bit more weight to push the suit down in the hole.
wraps. Yeah. So you think she'll need more weight on the bar to get her lower?
Of course. When you're dealing with equipment, sometimes that issue can arise. So we'll see what she decides to do for her second attempt. What her and her coaches decide.
Yeah. She did go up. So we're just seeing right now that Kelly went up 5 kilograms for her second attempt.
We'll see if that 5 keys is enough to push her down in the hole. Didn't look like it was an issue on strength or technique, so we'll see. We'll see.
Oliver Roberts in the chat saying Kelly Farr and Michelle Franklin are making USAPL England proud.
There we go.
Thank you, Oliver, for making that comment. Up next, we have Diane Nelson.
Coming out for her second attempt of 102.5. So as we are seeing in the chat, Abe, USAPL England is showing their love for their lifters today.
And we love USAPL England too.
There we go. There we go.
I love USAPL England.
There we go.
I love the food in England.
Do you now?
Bangers and mash.
There we go.
An English breakfast.
English breakfast.
Yeah.
Some summer sausage.
Yeah. You know, they eat beans with their breakfast. I love that.
Beans and toast is a meal.
Now, Diane, she gets it. Diane made a 5 kilogram jump from her first to her second, and she gets it.
These lifters are showing their strength today.
And again, huge shout out to the TSS spotters and loaders. They're so fast, so efficient. They make this look so easy.
Sometimes they make it look a little too easy.
Now, Deanne Russell is out of Castor. Was it Castor, Pennsylvania?
Castor, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yep. All the way from Pennsylvania. Much love to our Pennsylvania lifters.
Yeah, yeah. And right now we're live to you from Texas. Josh Del Rosario and Abe Ossie from Chalk My Back.
There we go, Deanne. Making easy work of that 248 squat.
Super easy. So that was a 10 kilo jump. So Deanne went 10 kilos up from her first to her second. So now Tia missed her first and she opted to repeat it on her second. Yeah.
Retake it. So Kari in the chat saying, come on Tia, you got it. Showing Tia some love.
I'm gonna yell at Tia real quick. Let's go, Tia!
Takes the bar, gets steady under the bar.
I just yelled at Tia.
There we go. Hopefully she heard you and she gets it.
You think she'll get it?
I think so. That looked better than the first. What do the judges say?
Wow.
3 white lights. I think she got some of your energy. There we go.
I love your shoes, Tia.
Tia making easy work of that 120. We'll see what she takes on her third attempt.
Josh, I don't want to brag, but Tia Lofton just said thank you to me.
There you go.
Up next, April Garcia. Now I know that Kari Kraus in the chat is here for April. I know that we have a bunch of people who are viewing right now who are looking for their specific lifters. Now, April Garcia went up 10 kilograms from her first to her second attempt. This is 314. Might as well be 315.
Might as well. Yeah. In powerlifting world, we round that up to 315.
Yeah, let's call it a spade a spade. April Garcia sinks to second.
A little shaky, a little slow on the ascent, but you know what? I think that looks good from here.
Sarah Pierce, I think April got your energy because she got that 2.5 kilo jump.
Oh yeah. All the people in the chat, please send your lifters their energy. They need it today. They love to see it. They love the support. And we love to see it. We love to see made attempts.
Oh wait, no, that was a 10 kilo jump for April. Yeah, that April Garcia just did a 10 kilo jump. Sarah, April got your energy. Now Tara made a 2.5 kilo jump even though she missed her first.
There we go.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. They are killing it so far. I'm loving the bedazzled belt.
Dude, I love when people take their belts and they individualize them.
Oh my gosh, it's the best. All right, takes in a deep breath, hits
Ooh,
the hole.
Real snappy. It's hard to
That
tell.
2.5 kilo jump didn't even seem like it phased her.
I don't know if they gave it to her though. Oh, 2 to 1. She earned it.
Yeah, she got it. Yeah.
Yeah, she did great.
She got it.
That's interesting. So she went up 2.5, but it still looked like an opener.
Still, yeah, I mean, well, there's nothing more you could ask for.
That's what they mean when they say put some weight on the bar.
There we go. So Rachel coming up 185 on the bar, taking a 10 kilo jump. Already smoked 3 reds. She said, "Hey, give me the white too. I want all that.
I want all of it.
I want all that."
Rachel Pavelio.
Getting set. Abe,
407 pounds.
she has no sleeves, no belt, no. It's all her.
This is just as
This is. She
raw
said.
as you can get.
She said, "Just toss me a singlet, put me in, coach. I'm ready."
Ooh, super
Hits
deep.
the hole. Hits the hole. Little shaky on the ascent,
I
but
don't
makes
consider that
easy
shaky.
work on
You know what I
that.
think that is?
What's that?
I think that's just no equipment slowing you down.
There we go. There we go.
I've seen a lot of love for UK in the chat right now. Let's go.
Horncastle Powerlifting in the chat. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so Kelly Farr from Horncastle, England. Horncastle Powerlifting.
She's taken a 5 kilo jump from her 230 opener.
Afghanistan. Give me a round of applause for her military service. She did a tour in Afghanistan.
Let's see what she can do on the second attempt. Mr. Opener, due to depth, I think,
Yeah, but
did not have enough weight on the bar. I wish I had that problem.
let's go Horncastle Powerlifting. Let's see what Kelly can do. This is
There we
500
go. Hits the
518
hole.
pounds.
Looks a lot better on depth. Let's see what the judges say. The lift is good, Abe. Let's go on the board. You love to see it.
Good stuff.
No one is leaving this flight on, not missing attempts.
Yeah,
Everyone's
no
going
one's
on the
bombing
bench.
out.
No one's bombing out.
So everybody is in this lead now. So Kelly got a successful attempt. So Kelly, Tia, and Tara came back after missing their openers. So now it's just let's see what we can put
Now
on
it's
the table.
now it's all the chips on the table, Abe. Just like the last 2 flights, we're going to see lifters push themselves, maybe make attempts that they've never made before, trying to push that comp PR. What do you think? What do you predict?
I think we're going to see some failed thirds because people are going to push themselves so hard.
All right, let's see it. I'm gonna bet and see that we're gonna see some made third attempts. You love to see it. You love to see athletes give their all, give some heart, put it all on the platform, leave it all there.
Diane Nelson.
Coming up,
Wow. Okay. That was not a grinder. What?
No,
Well, now I don't. You think that was just depth or what was it? I don't know.
it was 3 reds, so I assume it's all on depth. Did not hit.
She moved her foot.
Oh, Chief Referee moved the foot. Might have botched the rack command a little bit.
So Gino, the red powerlifting pirate, had just told us the reason that Diane had missed her third attempt is because she moved her foot before she received her rack command.
You gotta be motionless before you get that rack command. All right, here we go. Deanne coming up, last attempt. Gets a squat command from the head judge. Laser focus on this squat. Put some weight on the bar. Put some weight on the bar.
At this point, she can't. But yeah, that was really fast.
That still looked like a warm-up, babe.
Very conservative.
Very, very conservative there.
Let's give Deanne her flowers because that's a Masters 3 lifter. Masters 3, over 60 years old. Like, that is incredible.
Came back from missing that. Yeah. So looking good from 102 to 120. That's a good day for her. Tia coming out all the way from Nebraska, Abe.
Tia opted to repeat her second, or she repeated her first on her second, and now she went up 10 kilograms.
10 kilo jump. Let's see if the 10 kilo jump will make any effect on her squat.
Do you think that she is going to sink it?
Of course, that looks good from here.
Let's see.
Does not look like it affected her at all. What did the judges say?
2 to 1.
2 to 1. She looks very, very happy with that attempt. I think that was a PR, possibly. So, April Garcia coming out 150 kilos. You love to see it. You love to see it.
What's even better is that Tia is over here next to us, and she is just giving April all her love. That's what you love.
Oh, there we go. There we
You
go.
love to see this type of camaraderie.
You love to
and
see the support. Yeah. Gets a squat command from the head judge. Deep brace. Hits the hole. Is coming up. A little bit of a sticking point. Pushes through it.
She didn't look happy with it, but let's see what the judges say. All white lights.
3 white lights. Killing it. Killing
She
it.
gave a look like she wasn't too happy, but the judges, they were
The judges were all there for it.
You know, we just heard that Tia Lofton said that April Garcia is the whole reason she got into powerlifting.
There we go.
Yeah.
So you love to see it. Love to see lifters support each other, get each other into the sport. That's what we're all about, growing the sport of powerlifting.
All right, so we got Tara Spurgeon now. So Tara got a lot of love in the chat.
Come on, chat, let's see it. Tara needs that energy to get this last attempt, gets the squat command from the judge.
Fear the bling is what I'm seeing in the chat now.
Gets the rack command. There we go, there we go. Judges did not see it all that way, so you know. It's okay, she'll compete again, she'll get that.
That's a good way to say it. The judges did not quite see it.
They did not quite see it.
Yeah.
419 pounds.
190 kilos for Rachel.
All right. We have Rachel. Now, she is going no sleeves,
No belt,
no wrist wraps,
raw.
raw. Like, when I say that, I feel like a caveman. Raw.
There we go. She said, "Coach, put me in."
I think she's just trying to prove something. Like,
All
you
right.
You don't need fancy equipment to be as strong as you can be, because this is 420 pounds.
There we go, there we go. That's a good third attempt if I've ever seen it.
I'd give her white lights right now.
3 white lights, Abe. These lifters are killing it. They are killing it. They are making easy work of this weight this morning.
Wow, yeah.
It is not easy to be squatting this type of weight at 11 in the morning, Texas time. So, you know,
Especially if you're Kelly Farr, and you're
coming all the way from
Horncastle.
Horncastle, from across the pond, Abe.
I don't think you can get a good English breakfast in Texas.
Oh man, beans and toast is not a meal we have here in Texas.
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to let Kelly slow her down, because she went up 5 kilos from her second to her third.
240 kilos, Abe. Let's see what she can do. Hits the hole, comes up nice and smooth, gets the rack command. What did the judges say? Did not get it from the judges, but you know what?
I'm mad.
Not from a lack of heart, not from a lack of strength.
I'm upset. I'm upset because, you know, I love England so much.
So let's recap what we had going on this morning.
All right, let's look
We
at
had a bunch of lifters show out for all their squat attempts. Let's see. We got a bunch of lifters going 3 for 3. Brianna.
This is flight A. So in flight A, we had only maybe 1, 2, 3 lifters go 3 for 3. Everybody else had at least
One or two lifts, yeah. So
Second
far, so
flight,
good.
We saw more. I mean, flight B was a pretty short flight. There's 5 lifters in total.
We had to take time in between to let the lifters rest, something that we don't really get to see, but you know,
4
pretty
out
good.
of 5 went 3 for 3. And then in flight C, we had 1, 2, 3. 3 out of 7.
There we go.
Go 3 for 3. But again, that's not what this lift is about. Sometimes lifters just want to go as hard as they can go.
Want to prove it to themselves that they can do it, that they got it in them.
Absolutely. And again, to remind you, this is an international meet. This is the 2023 USAPL Masters World Cup. We're seeing lifters from all over the world come to Arlington, Texas
To show
compete.
up and show out, Abe.
Saturday morning is the women's Masters division. Sunday morning will be the men.
Yep.
We just wrapped up squats.
We're about to see bench in about 10 minutes.
We have an intermission before bench. We got to get the racks up. Now you're seeing here the Texas Strength System spotters and loaders.
Get that Texas Strength Systems bench ready.
Absolutely. These are some of the most hardworking individuals out there right now, getting the equipment where it needs to be. You know, huge shout out to them. Huge shout out to the judges, the referees.
Hey,
Yeah,
they're
as well.
showing up today, Abe.
We're seeing a lot of good engagement. We're seeing a lot of good comments. We're seeing a lot of love that you guys
show
are giving to
show
lifters.
up and show out. We love to see it.
Share
We
this link on
love-
your social media. Let people know that this is going on. This is an international meet. You know, Texas Strength System puts on some of the best meets in the world. We
in
can
the
say that,
world.
in the world.
In the world. I know Wes's Spotting and Loading crew is internationally known.
This is-
Bar none.
Wes and V Zunker are killing it. You know, huge shout out to all of the Texas Strength System employees. Huge shout out to all of the sponsors. You know, one of the sponsors, the ones who are commentating the live stream right now, Chalk My Back.
They got a
actually.
podcast.
They have a podcast. Yeah, Chalk My Back on any platform where you may listen to the podcast. That's
I
Spotify.
know we got people out there that listen to podcasts, Abe. I know we do.
This is Abe and Josh from Chalk My Back.
So if you want to catch more of their content, man, they got jokes, they got recaps, they got it all on lock. I know it. I know they do, dude.
they talk about lifting sometimes. They talk about life, love.
There we go.
They talk about.
I think I got a pro on there. I think,
Yeah.
Anas Anbar, he likes to give his 2 cents. So
They talk about AI.
they talk about AI, they talk about, Alico Barnes. They got a lot of inside jokes that if you are a power lifter, you'll just vibe with it,
Yeah. This
You know?
is, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, look us up, give us a follow, give us a like, give us a review. But again, huge shout out to all of the sponsors for making this happen. This is a great testament to the fact that age does not hold you back.
Heck yeah.
It doesn't matter if you've been a lifter for years or if you are a lifter who just started in your later years. There's never
This
never
is
reason not to.
this is proof to show that lifting heavy circles is for everybody.
Absolutely.
Make those lifting and those training sessions count, because you never know where the sport of powerlifting will take you. I think all these athletes are showing testament to that. Whether they've been lifting for a year, 2 years, a decade, it does not matter the level of experience you have.
Yeah, absolutely. What we're going to see in bench is we're going to see Flight A begin with Faith O'Reilly, Masters 4 lifter, so she's over 70 years old. We're going to see a larger group of women in Flight A than there were in squats, because we have Sue Burns joining us for her bench only meet as well. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lifters in Flight A. If you want to keep up with the lifting, if you can't be plugged into the live cast, if you have to go do something, you got to clean your room, or you got, put us on in the background, honestly. But if you can't,
Of course.
if you don't have a stable Wi-Fi connection, you can also go to liftingcast.com.
Keep
and-
up with the scoreboard there.
Absolutely. We're looking at that right now. The liftingcast.com. Look up the 2023 USAPL Masters World Cup, and you can see the scoreboard update in real time. You won't get our beautiful commentary, unfortunately.
But you know what? This is gonna be on YouTube, babe. They
This
can
is on
always
YouTube.
go back to the live stream, catch all your lifters, catch everything that you missed while you were cleaning your room. Talk about it with your favorite lifters later. They love to see it. They love to hear about your meet.
Yeah, that's what I do Saturday mornings. I like to clean the house on Saturday mornings.
There you go. So sometimes people don't got that time. Catch the scoreboard. They've got it on lock for you.
Yeah, you got kids, you got something you got to do, you got obligations, you got to drop them off. At the
You gotta
park.
go train yourself.
Hey, if you're in the gym right now, put this up. Ask the gym owner. Put this up on a TV.
Tell the gym owner to put this up on the TV. If he doesn't got a TV, go tell him to buy a TV from the local pawn shop. Tell him to put it up so you can stream your lifter right now, because what you got to do is more important.
Hey, honestly, if you're at a gym that doesn't have a TV,
What are you doing?
what are you doing?
What are you doing?
If you're in Horncastle, England, bless you, because it must be late over there, right? I mean, what time is it in Horncastle, England right now?
It's got to be late over there right now, dude.
I'm gonna look that up right now. It's 5:09 at night. Not too late. It's fine.
Some people might be training right now.
Yeah. So bless you if you're listening to us in England or
They're,
wherever you
they're
are.
stuck in England traffic right now on the way to the gym. So they might not be catching the live stream, but they're hearing our beautiful voices commentate.
Does
the
England
meet.
have traffic?
I don't know if they have a different thing that they would call it, but let's just assume that they have traffic in England.
McGee's Amy Farr, let us know. Is there traffic in England? We need to know. We're just a couple of ignorant Texas boys, and that we need to be educated on what's going on as far as the traffic conditions in England.
So far so good, Abe. I think all the lifters this morning, they're killing it so far.
Absolutely.
Showing up, showing out, showing that even from, across the pond or from Pennsylvania, Nebraska, hey, travel does not mean anything. They can still come out here and put up a meet.
Absolutely. Hey, you know what? International meets. This is an interesting paradigm because when you're in your local area, it's somewhat easier to get ready for a meet.
Of course.
But if you're having to travel and you're having to do all this extra rigmarole to try to get to where you're going to be at, that's an added stressor.
Sometimes you're not in an environment that you're used to, you're not around people that you're used to, you're not around judges that you're used to.
Yep.
So these are all added conditions that, may or may not affect the lifter.
100%.
They are proving that that is not an issue to them, that they can come out to the great state of Texas and lift heavy circles.
You know, it's funny. McGee's in the chat saying that it's 5:10 at night in Horncastle, England, and that it's sleepy Lincolnshire. Not much traffic.
Not much traffic? All right. Okay.
Now now since we got the attention of the English here, I need to know the English breakfast. Is it all that it's chopped up to be?
Yeah.
Is there any?
Is black pudding really that great?
Is it blood pudding or black pudding?
I think it can be both.
We gotta go.
Yeah,
We gotta go talk to Kelly. We gotta
Because
go. We gotta go find Kelly.
we got Texas barbecue here, but they got black pudding out there.
I want to go try and steal a lifter, and and
She's probably warming up right now.
Kelly,
we got
Kelly just squatted 240 kilos, so I don't know if she's gonna be in it for right now. I don't know if she's gonna want to talk to us right now.
Yeah.
but
She's
maybe
got
a
her
little
mind
bit
in the
later.
meat right now. So a little bit later, maybe we can catch her opinion on what the best English breakfast is.
Mark Giles, head coach at Horncastle, is coming for a big Masters bench next year.
We love to see it. We love to see it.
Oh, Oliver's gonna bring some black pudding.
Black pudding? All right, there we go.
I would love to figure out what that tastes like.
Oh yeah,
I'm all in
same,
it.
same.
We got Wes Zunker giving us a fist bump.
Hell yeah.
Again,
Wes-
I can't say enough how good Wes meats are.
So for all those across the pond, Wes Zunker is the man, the myth, the legend of not only Texas powerlifting, but USA powerlifting.
Yeah.
He is the guy, well, not in the background anymore because of social media,
Right.
but back then, Wes was your guy, man.
Yeah.
If you wanted a meet to run smoothly and to run to a standard, he was your guy.
Yeah. And it's interesting too, like you mentioned, originally, Texas Strength Systems was always in the background to make things happen
Of course.
efficiently for meets, to get things where they needed to be, to deliver weights, to deliver equipment. But now what we're seeing, with Wes and V, is that they are bringing some of that
They
to the
are
forefront.
putting on a clinic for how powerlifting meets should be run.
Yeah.
So for our spectators out there, if you noticed, on the plates, on the rack, even on the end cap of the bar,
Exactly.
you'll see TSS. That is Wes's company
Texas Strength Systems.
putting on for this international meet.
Absolutely.
You'll love to see it.
Everybody is from TSS, essentially. The spotters and the loaders, they are very efficient at what they do. We can't really. It's hard not to give them as much praise because honestly, you don't hear a lot of praise being given to the folks who aren't just on the platform. Because at a meet, in order for the lifters to do what they need to do, you have to have an efficient
Crew.
Yeah, crew. You have to have everything going.
There are
smooth.
so many people behind the scenes that make this possible for you. We're just two dudes chopping it up behind the mic, coming to you from the live stream, but there is a whole crew of people behind the scenes that don't get enough love,
Absolutely.
that have been here tirelessly to help set up the platform, set up the live stream, set up the table for the lifter attempts, to set up the warm-up room, so these athletes can get the best of the best of the best, Abe.
Absolutely. If you don't have, the weakest link in the chain is going to be the reason that the whole thing fails. So
Of course,
everybody
of course.
doing as efficiently as they are. The people who are at the desk.
We're starting in 10 seconds.
In 10 seconds, we're going to be starting bench.
T minus 10 seconds, Abe, and then it's bench time.
Okay. Yeah, so again,
So-
everybody is going efficiently. We're going to do our best to continue to give you great commentary here live from Arlington, Texas. But let's kick it off with bench Faith O'Reilly.
Coming out for her opening attempt of 30 kilos. McGee in the chat saying, TSS, ship us out some stuff to English. Only if y'all ship us out some illegal equipment first.
I'll tell Wes, Mark. I'll tell him to send it to Horncastle. So Faith gets all white lights for her opener. Good job.
That is, you love to see it, Abe. You love to see it.
Sets up a good pace.
We turn the music down. We turn the music down during the bench.
Gino is turning the music down so the lifters can hear the commands, Abe. Do you want to kind of elaborate on what these commands are for bench press for all those listening on the live chat?
I know we have a lot of professional lifters who are on the live chat right now, and we love you. But for those of you who are listening who may not be familiar with the sport of powerlifting as intimately, with bench, you're going to be looking for 3 commands. It's the start, the press, and the rack. So you'll see right now the head judge gave the start command. The lifter will lower it to their chest. They got a press command, lifting it back up, and then the rack command to put it back onto the rack. As long as a lifter can successfully follow all 3 of those commands, as long as the weight doesn't go up and down, as long as it touches their chest,
they maintain all points of contact. You know, they'll get the lift. But as you can also see, the head judge has also moved closer to be able to project his voice to the lifters more so that they don't have a hard time of hearing these commands.
Absolutely. Again, we love everybody who is in the live chat right now, showing your love. We want to make sure that we can deliver some entertainment while you are watching this and supporting your favorite lifter wherever you are in the world right now. Jasmine Patel going for her first attempt, 37.5 kilos, all white lights. Sue Burns is going to be up next for her
50
bench
kilos, representing Northern White Lights.
Absolutely. Continue to share this link for the live chat with your social media. Get people excited about this. We want to give these women the attention and the love
man,
that they deserve.
Abe, I see something cool. We got an SBD USA team singlet.
Oh, Sue Burns with the SBD USA singlet.
Hell yeah, they only pass those out to national team members, so very, very cool, very, very cool gem right there for all those that like, stuff like that.
It's lovely to be able to pick up on that type of apparel, to know it's almost like the battle stripes that a lifter will have.
Right.
Kind of singlet.
Of course.
All white lights. I'm predicting that we're going to see a lot of successful attempts on Flight 8. I'm calling it right there.
Flight A has been killing it. They have been making strategic attempts to be able to build that subtotal, So for all those listening, even though they are essentially battling against themselves, they are also battling for podium spots because this is an international meet. You want to give yourself the best chance of making a podium spot.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. So it's a lot of strategy, a lot of considerations going into what a coach is going to be calling for their lifters' attempts. We see it right now when we look in the warm-up room. We see a lot of clipboards. We see a lot of phones out. We see a lot of looking at the leaderboards. We see people who are putting the future attempts into consideration, not just what's on the bar right now.
So you can expect to see some jockeying for position, maybe around those last attempt benches, and especially you can see for last attempt deads, people are going to be wanting to fight for those 1st through 5th placements.
Okay, so we have Eileen up next for 60 kgs.
She hails from Austin, Texas.
Eileen is from Austin, Texas.
From here in the good old state of Texas.
Yeah. For those who aren't from Texas, saying that you're from the state of Texas could mean that you are potentially 8 to 10 hours away from each other.
Oh my gosh. We don't even want to talk about how big Texas is.
I don't know how it is in other parts of the world, but we could drive 10 hours and you'd still be in Texas.
Oh yes. Eileen gets that press command, makes that first attempt bench look smooth as butter.
We're not seeing a lot of big arches. I'm not going to say crazy arches because that's
that could totally change here in the next couple attempts.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of more conservative flat backs.
Just like with squat, Abe, you see a whole plethora of techniques being implemented, a whole lot of different setups, all unique to these lifters. I'm sure that they've been practicing these setups for years and years and years, and it's worked for them. and if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I love this. Yes.
Marcia gets the start command. Very, very quick press command.
Wow.
Taking that close grip, you know.
65 kilograms, 145 pounds. You know, that's the thing about bench is that sometimes it can start off a little slow because, you know, the weight's a little bit lower, and generally speaking, the smaller increments you jump can make a big difference. So you could go from a really easy first to a grinder on your second.
Of course. And just like we've seen on squat, for bench, some lifters might opt to take a wider grip, which is taking the index finger all the way to the ring on the power bar, or a more narrow grip, putting their hands inside those rings. It all just depends on lifter preference. Nandi coming up, 65 kilos, first bench attempt, gets the start command. All right, she pushes through. Looks like air on that first attempt. Put some weight on the bar, Abe.
Yeah, all white lights. So we have two more lifters for first attempts, flight A. We have Michelle Moe and then Gail. Michelle's walking up to the bar. Now some lifters will opt to not have a liftoff, and liftoff is obviously where they will unrack the bar by themselves. Some lifters will want assistance. It depends on how you get set under the bar and what you prefer.
Right. So again, for all those watching, it might look simple, it might look easy, but bench is very, very technical.
Absolutely.
But these are professional athletes, and they make it look easy. So
Greg the Great in the chat saying power. Michelle.
Just like Larry Wheels, power.
Michelle is a testament to that because she just had a successful first attempt, 67.5 kilos. Gail will be rounding off first attempts for 72.5 as her opener.
We haven't seen the red plate come out yet. Will we see it for these second attempts, Abe?
The elusive red plate, I think we will. Maybe midway through
a second attempt?
And then maybe towards the beginning of
You
third.
love to see the red plate. That is the heaviest plate that can be put on the bar for any attempt. You love to see the red plate come out. Very, very slow on the descent. Very controlled bench press. Blast that once, that 72.5 off her chest.
Wow.
Power is obviously not an issue for Gail.
What do you predict in second attempt? Do you see any failed attempts on the horizon? Or?
Looks like most of them are opting for a 2.5 to 5 kilo jump, which is pretty standard. So I don't think I'm seeing any failed attempts across the board.
The 5 kilo jumps have me scared, but we'll see.
I like to see green.
Green
Is
wanna
good.
see
Green across the board is always good at any powerlifting meet.
Faith O'Reilly's going for a 32.5 kg bench. Now,
Our Master 4 lifter showing up and showing out that age does not matter.
incredible.
Here putting 70 pounds off her chest. There's some people in the gym that I know that can't do 70 pounds off the chest.
Not to the chest, no, not at all. So Faith, incredible feats of strength. You know, she is killing it right now. I think she's setting herself up for a good 35 kilo third.
Joy Hernandez, 88 pounds.
Okay, so we got Joycelyn here.
I go Pete.
All right, so we have Joycelyn Hernandez going for 40 kilos on her second attempt. This is a 2.5 jump from her first. She's opting to receive a handoff. Now the head judge waiting for that lifter who is giving the handoff to completely get up of the rack. As he does, gets out of the way. Head judge gives the down command. Ooh, a little bit of a grinder for Joy. Ooh, but will she get it? Will she get it? That's a fight. The head judge told the lifters and spotters to go ahead and take that off of her chest. I think she'll come back and get that on her third, but today that was just a little bit too heavy for her. Could have been technique, could have been strength. We'll have to wait and see. She is opting to repeat it on her third attempt.
She also weighs about 104 pounds. Is this the state record? This is a Texas state record attempt, folks.
Jasmine Patel is going for a Texas state record. Okay, so she gets the start command. This is for a Texas state record. Jasmine Patel, ooh,
All right, so we gotta give her a
not
round of
quite.
applause.
Energy in the room is still giving love, but Jasmine Patel not successful on that second attempt. Now that was a 5 kilo jump from her first to her second. Is that indicating that was too heavy? You know, it's hard to tell, honestly. Sometimes a lifter and their coach has a connection. They make the determination. It's hard to tell whether or not that was a big jump or not. She is repeating it on her third, so we'll wait and see.
Burns checking in.
Okay, now we have Sue Burns. Sue is going for a bench-only meet. So she didn't squat, but she is going for a 55 kilogram second attempt. She gets the press command. It's coming up. Yeah, successful. I'd give that a white light.
And the lift is good for Sue Burns.
White lights all around. Okay, good job for Sue. Now that was a 5 kilo jump. You know, the heavier the weight gets, the heavier it gets, the more a 5 kilo jump makes sense in my opinion. Lighter weights, you know, 5 kilos can be a larger percentage of the overall weight on the bar. So it depends on what the lifter is feeling. But we're going to be seeing larger jumps for these heavier weights.
Here comes Eileen.
Okay, so Eileen is unracking 62.5 kilos, a 2.5 kilo jump from her opener. Okay. Now, Josh, I have to tell you, Joy and Jasmine missed their second. Joy jumped up 2.5 kilos. Jasmine jumped up 5. Now,
Oh, those 5 kilo jumps, Abe, like you predicted.
we just saw Eileen successfully get her 62.5 second attempt, but
You love to see it.
I was mentioning just now that the 5 kilo jumps for a lower lifter is a higher percentage of their overall weight on the bar.
Of course,
So
of course,
it's
of
a little bit more
course.
justified to do it for higher weights, but again, coaches and lifters have a relationship that really you can't just
They
judge
know
from the
their
outside looking in.
Yep, they know their body better than we do. And you know, like we've said for squats, this is an international meet. You are going to take those riskier attempts to secure placement.
All right, Brenna Harris, successful. I think we're going to start seeing a string of successful lifts now.
All right, okay. You love to see it. You love to see it. The TSS crew is putting on a clinic of how to spot and load.
Looking like a NASCAR pit crew. I don't know if NASCAR is an international recognized sport, so it's either like NASCAR or F1.
There we go. And then TSS spotting crew. Nandy Z coming out. Second attempt on bench, 67.5 kilos, 148 pounds, Abe. This is some serious weight going up on the bar.
Well, yeah, especially when you take into consideration their weight. So Nandy, you know, she is in the 60 kilogram weight class. So she's lifting over her body weight right now, which for any lifter is impressive. You know, being able to, I mean, she weighed in at 59 kilograms.
Very, very good bench press on that attempt. All white lights. Showing that she is very, very experienced and can handle her bench presses.
You know, one of the things that's, you know, unfair for a lot of meets, bench in general, but like especially for lighter women, is that the perspective isn't often appreciated enough, because you think about an average male lifter, generally speaking, 70 kilos is something that they can lift, but when you think about the amount of skill and technique and strength it takes for a 60 kilogram lifter to bench their body weight,
it takes a whole lot of power and effort to do that.
It deserves its attention, absolutely.
Especially at this technical of a level. Can Marcia grind out this bench press? Did not get that attempt.
It's kind of what we were talking about earlier, though.
That 5 kilo jump.
But even the 2.5 kilo, it can go from a really easy first to a grinder on your second.
Just like that.
Immediately, yeah. That's what's so interesting about bench, and that's what the focus is on, really.
Oh, yeah.
It's being able to kind of understand what your opener should be.
Right. You're
in
running
order to get to the
this
third.
thin line for bench that,
It's less forgiving.
it's very, very, because like I said, it is a very, very technical lift. From the outside looking in, they make it look super, super easy, but there's so many moving parts with the bench press.
Okay, so we have Michelle, very easy second.
Very, very easy second. 154.
We say easy. We shouldn't say easy. It's a very well executed second.
There you go.
Yeah.
And just like I predicted, Abe, the red plate is coming out. You love to see it. You love to see that.
First time we're seeing it?
This is the first time we're seeing it in Flight A.
Okay,
77.5.
I forget to account for the collars. That's what it is. Okay.
Those collars have some weight to them.
These collars, 2.5 kilos.
There we go. There we go. So here we go, Gail coming up. Second attempt, 77.5 kilos, 170 pounds. This is a big bench press.
There we go.
Takes it down slow and controlled. So much power off the chest. I don't want to say that she's got a lot left in the tank to jinx it, but I want to say that she's got some left in the tank for that last attempt.
Yeah, that was a 5 kilo jump. We're seeing, across the board, pretty consistent. Folks are, we're seeing two lifters go for 5 kilo jumps. We're seeing Sue Burns go from 55 to 60 on her third, and then we're seeing Nandi go from 67.5 to 72.5 on her third.
Right.
Faith is opting for a 2.5 kilo. Very consistent, very incremental, not wanting to shock the body too much.
She's pushing it, she's grinding it out. Does not look like it will be there today.
That's so, that's the nuance that we talked about. That's
Of
the
course,
nuance.
2.5 separates you from near death to getting it.
We're nearly at 60 viewers right now. That'd be a peak for us right now. Thank you so much to everybody who is joining us on this Saturday morning, evening, afternoon, wherever it is you are. We appreciate it. We love you. Drop your comments in the chat. Let us know who you're lifting, who you're looking for, who you want to see do well. We got a lot of folks from Horncastle, England here, and I know as soon as we get to flight B and C,
we're gonna see them come back out to start supporting their Horncastle powerlifters. So,
we just got over 61 lifters, good, or 61 viewers. Now we have Joy. She's redoing her second to remind you, Josh. Oh, it's coming up. It's coming up.
Is it gonna come all the way through?
I don't know.
The judges watching
I don't know if
with
there's downward
Hawkeyes to see if that bar moved at all. Will the judges give it to her? And it's 3 white lights. The judges did not see anything wrong with that lift, even though they were watching intently with eagle eyes. But it is a good lift.
She was at her sticking point on her second attempt. What happened last time is that the head judge actually told the lifters, the spotters, to take it from her.
Yes.
So this time around, she actually was grinding through it.
She said,
convincing
"Don't
her.
worry, I got this."
She said, "Let me cook."
There we go. And she cooked
And
it.
they let her cook. So Jasmine Patel kind of had a similar experience last time too. The Joy, she did get stuck halfway through.
Let's see.
Now this is a Texas state record, if I remember correctly.
Gets the press command, has that sticking point, but
quite,
cannot
not quite.
blast through that sticking point.
Not quite, not today, anyways. But it'll be there.
It'll be there next meet day.
Ooh, the head judge is commenting on Jasmine's socks. I'm trying to listen in on what's going on.
Oh, they have some profanity on them.
Oh, for those of you who didn't quite catch the profanity, it is a bad donkey. It's a colloquial
for
term.
people across the pond, explain the reference to them.
I don't know if the people across the pond will use the colloquial term for a donkey as a butt. A butt.
There we go, a butt. A butt.
Bad butt. That's what her socks say. But anyways, Jasmine did not quite have it on her third. We have Sue Burns.
Bench only.
Bench only, 60 kilograms on her third. Ooh. Stapled, unfortunately. Stapled.
Yep. Could not blast that off the chest, unfortunately, but it is A-okay.
Absolutely. Oliver Roberts commenting that they are supporting not just the Horncastle England crew, but everybody who is here.
You'll love to see it. We need the support.
Bars ready for Eileen.
Support
Okay.
all the lifters that are competing today.
Everybody who is out here today deserves their flowers. Everybody out here
There we
deserves
go.
their love. So Eileen is up next for her third attempt, 65 kilograms.
Next is
Very, very aesthetic pleasing on the bar.
You
Just
like
a
the-
blue
you like the-
plate
you like the
and
blue
the
in the
collar.
collar?
Yeah.
Just
Just
a
like
nice
the red in the collar. It's very nice to look at. Yeah. Little bit of a sticking point, little slow on the ascent.
looking all right. What are the referees?
But
Love grinder.
it's good. It's good. You know, you like to see a little bit of a grinder. That way you can conserve some energy.
Yeah, you want to know that you gave it at least 90-ish%, right?
There we go. There we go.
143 pounds.
Because deadlifts are going to be where you make up most of the weight, right?
Oh yeah. They say the meat doesn't start until the bar hits the ground, Dave.
Well, sometimes if you're squatting, it'll happen.
Sometimes when you're squatting, that'll happen, but not today.
For
Knock
some
on
people,
wood.
if
Yeah.
you let the bar hit the ground when you're squatting, that's the end of the meet.
That
You're done.
you went PR or ER and you chose ER.
All right, Brenna Harridge. Oh, third attempt again. This is what you want to see. You want to see a little bit of a grinder.
There we go. You're seeing the athletes starting to push themselves give their all, challenge the body, challenge to see if they got it in them. There we go. There we go.
Mental acuity as well.
There we go. So again, like I said earlier, they are competing against each other, but more importantly, they are competing against themselves.
Nicola Maycock, loving the commentary. Thank you. You know what? We love being able to be here and supporting the lifters in the way that we know how, and we love doing is talking to each other as friends, but also being able to, support the lifters who are out here.
Hey, the sport of powerlifting deserves this kind of quality,
Marcy.
and we're only here to show these lifters we support them and that they need this energy to lift these weights.
So Marcy failed her second attempt and repeated it on her third, didn't get it. She has her opener at 65 kilograms, but honestly,
That's gonna fly. That's gonna fly.
No, but 10 kgs doesn't really add too much to the total. So
No.
deadlifts again. That's gonna be where things start happening.
Nandy coming out for her last attempt, 72 and a half, 159 pounds, Abe.
Call it 160.
This is incredible for a Master 3 lifter. Again, like I said, I've seen some people in commercial gyms that can't put up this weight. Nandy is doing it as a raw Master 3 lifter. Very, very impressive.
Super impressive. Now Nandy is the third person. So we have Michelle after this, then Gail. Nandy fighting.
Does not quite get that weight.
I hope we don't see that consistently. But again, in bench, that is common. It's not something that generally you can help a lot of times. Sometimes it can be just something like
that 2.5 can make it or break it for you. Yeah. All right, here we go, Abe. Michelle Mo coming out 72 and a half. Seeing a lot of 70 plus attempts here in these last attempts. So come on, let's go. Give these lifters your support. Let them know that they can move these weights. Gets the start command. Gets the press command. A little shaky on the ascent, but pushes through that sticking point. But bam! Bang, bang!
Okay, now Michelle is having 6 for 6 meets thus far. Now, we'll do a recap after this, but honestly, we're seeing Brenna and Michelle with
6 for 6 attempts.
Yeah, all 6 for 6.
They are putting on a clinic as to how to do it as a consistent powerlifter.
If they want to be a consistent powerlifter. Now, we do see them actually also competing in the same division, the Women's Raw Masters.
Could we see a battle going on between the two of them? Only time will tell. Let's see it.
They are
Let's
both,
see it.
believe in the same weight class as well. No, they're not. Not in the same weight class, but still, same division.
There we go.
Okay,
Gail
here we go.
taking her last attempt on bench.
Rounding up the flight 8. This is going to be the last bench of flight 8. Very controlled, very methodical.
Very much her technique. Did not get that lift,
Not quite.
unfortunately.
Yep. That 5 kg jump may have been even if 2.5 kg may not have been there. Who knows? The best thing to do is not dwell in the past. The best thing to do is move on to the future. And
There we
right
go.
now, the future is Ryan Jenks.
Back to the lab and back to training to get it on their next meet, Abe.
So remember, for those of you who were here during squats, originally there were only 5 lifters in flight B for squats, but there have been 3 to join for bench only. So we have 8 lifters in total now. So I don't think we'll be given that 1 minute at the end of each attempt.
Nope.
Yeah. So
We're gonna see them go right on through, Abe.
It'll be pretty fast. Even in the time of me speaking, Ryan Jenks has received a 3 white lights for a 37.5 opener.
There we go. Rebecca Jones coming out. 40 kg on the bar.
Bars loaded for Rebecca Jones, 40 kilograms. Will we see the same kind of
Attempt
pattern?
selection.
Will we see all white lights for bench and first attempts and then second attempts?
I hope so, Abe.
Some jumps.
You never want to see lifters put themselves in the situation of potentially bombing out. You want to see everyone move on to the deadlift. You want to see everyone get their attempts. You want to see everyone at least get 1 attempt in.
Yep. I just heard Rebecca's coach or maybe somebody who is assisting.
Tell her feet
remind
flat.
her, yeah. You talked about point of contact. So as we see Rebecca receive 2 to 1, she got the lift. Tell us what that point of contact means.
So, Abe, for our viewers lifting that might not be so savvy for powerlifting, your head, your shoulders, your butt, and both feet must be in contact at all times when you are lifting. If any of those body parts move or lift off of the bench at any point, it is cause for a red light and a no lift. So as we see for Chloe Ellis, she's opting for the bench blocks underneath her feet to help give her more leg drive and more leverage for the bench press. You are allowed to take that if you have, if you prefer. Maybe you have shorter femurs and you need the blocks to help you out.
I don't think if you were a taller lifter with longer limbs, you'd get the most out of it. But I mean, I guess technically you can still ask for them, right?
Of course, that is your preference.
They can't deny it for you. All white lights for Chloe, and this is the first we're seeing of Chloe. So Chloe is bench only. We're gonna see Roxanne Lord next.
Here we go, Abe.
The real Roxanne, as somebody
The
said.
real Roxanne.
She is going for the blocks as well.
Of course.
Yeah. So I mean, if you're a taller lifter with longer legs, why would you want those? I guess if you wanted to do
I'm not sure. I guess you would just stick your legs out more. I'm not sure if you would get much out of the blocks, but maybe. Whoa.
So we just noticed something here. She was really trying to engage her legs for leg drive, but the blocks actually slid. So I don't know if we're going to see that affect her setup now.
So you saw one of the judges come in, assist, put that block where it's supposed to go.
We're seeing Roxanne Lord's son in the chat now, Nick Lord, shouting out his mom. We'll
Hey,
be
let's
sure to
go,
let her know
Mom.
you are rooting for her. All white lights for Roxanne.
Killing it right now.
Roxanne, Nick said good job.
Nick said good job.
Yeah.
Well, Nick.
He's right.
Oh,
Yeah, right there. Nick, we just told Roxanne that you shouted her out, and she did not. I couldn't explain to you the smile on her face, so you just made her day, son. She asked how we knew him. I wanted to kind of go with it and say, well, me and Nick go way back.
We go way back.
We go way back as Kimberly Miles gets her first attempt. All white lights. Look at these TSS spotters and loaders. Oh my God. They had their hands on the plate
So quick.
before the people even rack it. This is incredible. This is amazing.
It's like watching F1, but in real time.
Yeah.
So here we go. Oh, the red plate, Abe. Like I said, I love to see the red plate.
The red plate's coming out to play for Elizabeth Hovsapian. Now, this is the first we're seeing Chloe, Kimberly, and Elizabeth right now. This is 85 kilograms. That's about
187
pounds.
That is amazing, Abe. Bench only lifter, raw master 2, opting for that lift off.
This is a bodyweight plus bench. I mean, this
Of course.
is incredible.
Takes it down. A little shaky on the ascent. A little shaky, but I think she's going to get that one.
Yeah, all white lights.
All
for
white
Elizabeth.
lights.
Good job. Okay, on to our final two lifters of flight B. First attempts, we have Michelle Franklin and then Lisa Benavides.
So Michelle Franklin opting to use the bench shirt, Abe, which is a very, very tight single ply t-shirt that helps you to intentionally.
Get a little snap out
Of
the
course.
chest.
At first, it was made to help protect your shoulders for lifters, but as technology improved, it assisted the lifters with lifting more and more weight. So
Absolutely. It is a tool. It doesn't make it easier because it does take a skill to be able to use the bench shirt effectively. As you're seeing a masterclass on it right now with Michelle Franklin Horncastle.
made that look easy.
Absolutely.
Ain't nothing but a peanut, as Ronnie Coleman would say.
Ain't nothing but a peanut. Do they have Ronnie Coleman in England?
I don't know. I don't know if Ronnie Coleman has a doppel. He is here from Arlington, Texas, which we are commentating
We
from.
are
though.
live to you from Arlington, Texas, home of Ronnie Coleman.
Maybe he'll make a guest appearance, maybe not. Who knows?
Probably not. more than likely not. But you know what will happen is Lisa Benavides will be going for her 97.5 kg opener. Very confident that she'll get this.
Here we go, takes it down at the chest, nice, smooth and controlled.
Yes,
I'm
absolutely.
noticing a trend from her lift. Very nice, smooth and controlled. A technical masterclass lifter.
No wasted energy. You know, we're seeing that. You know, with Michelle Franklin being caught by Mark Giles. You know, being able to effectively use that equipment that we talked about, it comes as a result of Mark's training. So that's a great thing. Mark out in Horncastle, England. Ronnie Coleman is just as famous over in England is what I'm finding out. So hey,
of course,
we made it.
Yeah, we made it. So there we go.
Okay, here we go. We have Ryan Jenks coming for second attempt on bench. So this is a 5 kilogram jump. Again, I'm looking at
42.5. Yeah.
Looking at these jumps, you're seeing 2.5, you're seeing 5s.
Ryan made it look easy, Abe. Maybe she's broken the curse of the 5 kilo jump. You know, you love to see it. You know,
we had a curse of the 5 kilo jumps.
Curse of the 5 kilo jumps. That's what I'm coining it now. Not anymore.
Okay, so I'm not trying to jinx it, but we haven't had any failed attempts yet. Rebecca Jones is going up for her second attempt.
42.5 kilos, Abe.
Yep. We'll see.
I'm predicting these lifters are going to make easy work of their second attempt. It's going to be like clockwork to them, you know.
I don't believe
just another Tuesday to them, which on Tuesday.
Oh, here we go, Rebecca Jones.
Oh, a little bit of a grind, pushing through it.
I think I see a little bit of downward movement. They're gonna have,
Does not get that lift.
You know, I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
A little stitious, yeah.
Just a little.
Mid-stitious.
So, no lift for Rebecca. I'm curious if she'll repeat that. I mean, honestly, I just think that was a little bit too heavy for her.
Of course. We're about to find out in a second. Those bench blocks are coming back out for Chloe Ellis. Let's see. Rebecca is going to repeat that 42.5 on her next attempt.
Again, we want to remind everybody who's listening, share this on your social media. Get folks interested in the 2023 USAPL Masters World Cup. We're seeing international level women lifters here today in the Masters class. Show out. It's incredible. You know, want to give these women love and the admiration they deserve. As we see Chloe Ellis
destroyed that. Good. Maybe.
We're seeing a delay in all white lights.
Of course it's all white lights, Abe. What else do you expect?
Did you hear the head judge say rep or press?
I'm not sure on that one. I wasn't paying attention, if I'm being honest.
I thought the head judge said press when they meant rack. But I don't know if that was just my ears.
He wanted to, it was too quick. He wanted to press it again.
Yeah, do a second rep. Let's just do that. Let's do that again. Okay, no, let's not do that again. Let's give Roxanne Lord for her second attempt, so 60 kilograms.
Hopefully her son Nick is in the chat paying attention right now.
Nick is giving Roxanne as much energy. Look at that. Oh my God.
And it was so quick, if I blinked, I probably would have missed it, Abe.
Nick, we already know you're super excited that Roxanne got it. Great job. She gave you a thumbs up just now. Kimberly Miles is up next, second attempt, 75 kilograms. So actually, this is a 7.5 kilogram jump.
Something that's very, very uncommon to see at meets.
First thing that we're seeing today is a 7.5 kilo jump.
But you know what? I think she's got it. She, again, international meet, international experience. I think she's got it in the bag, Abe.
I don't know. We'll wait and see.
Very, very aesthetically pleasing. Again, that red plate with the collar.
I think
chef's kiss.
She just wanted the aesthetics on
there. There we go.
No, she didn't. She probably just knew she could get it.
And it's coming up kind of slow. Hit a rough sticking point. Plows through it. Very happy about that one.
Putting my foot in my mouth.
It's a 3 white light lift.
Kimberly got it. Absolutely. Shows me what I know.
There you go. There you go.
Puts me in my place.
Next time, she's probably gonna do it again.
Another 7.5 kilo jump. No, she actually is going 2.5 to her third. We'll see that here in a bit. Right now we have Elizabeth Hovsepian. This is a 5 kilogram jump.
Just Australian.
So Elizabeth
Aussies are in the building.
In more than one ways.
Say hi to all our kangaroos out there.
You know my last name is Aussie.
There you go.
Spelled differently though.
Yeah. Are you from Australia?
I
don't think so.
I do have family in Australia.
Oh, there we go.
I wonder if Elizabeth knows them.
Coming out, showing out.
Oh.
Gets the start command. Gets the press command.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh. Rough sticking point. Does not get that one.
I don't know if you noticed here from the elbows flared a little bit too soon, right off the chest. You know, that's
okay, kind of though. It's okay.
It's hard to recover from that, but we'll see.
We'll see on the next attempt if she can put that up.
Here we go. Michelle Franklin. So our equipped lifter going for a 10
kilo jump.
But it is in a shirt.
She is in a shirt. So.
And she was trained by Mark Giles in Horncastle, England. So I think she knows what she's doing.
I think she knows. knows exactly what she's doing.
Well over 19
She's
years ago, that would be
putting
Alex
up
Gallant.
over 200 pounds, Abe. Over
USAPL
200 pounds.
Australia is in the building. USAPL England is in the building.
Hey,
This is an
shout out to
international-
our USAPL Australia branch.
Absolutely. Oh, there we go. Let's go. Let's go. Nice.
Oh,
Let's see what
she's
the
got
judges
a
say.
pink shirt on. She's got
Yeah.
a pink shirt.
You think they got English breakfast over in Australia?
Looking with equipment.
Let's see. All white lights. I don't think they call it English breakfast in Australia. I think they just call it.
Here.
Well,
They just brekkie?
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 Okay, okay.
Brekkie?
Wow.
No, or-
232 pounds for Lisa.
All right.
That's
Great job. You know, Michelle, we got to talk about that a little bit. Michelle just got that second attempt. You know, although the shirt is on, I do think that it got to a point where she just
It's all her.
muscled. Yes, it's all her.
And she said, "Don't worry, I got this."
Don't worry, coach, I got you. Wow.
She
Lisa
said,
Benavides.
I forgot the shirt was even there.
Blink and you would have missed it. Lisa just successfully benched 105 kilograms for her second
That
attempt.
is over 100 kilos.
Yeah.
That's over two
That's
plates.
231.
That's over 2 plates for our commercial gym lifters.
Wow.
So very, very impressive.
Okay, we're seeing some big benches on our third attempts here. So we see Rebecca repeating her second attempt to hopefully try and get it on this one. I remember this second attempt was really, I mean,
It's shaky. It's shaky. Come on, you kind of.
I don't see this happening, but we'll see.
We'll see. Maybe she got a little bit of a pep talk from her coach, and she's gonna. I don't know. Don't. Yeah.
Not today.
Not today. Not
But
today.
you know
Did
what?
not see that one.
She is on the board. She got her first attempt, not bombing out. Which, for those of you who aren't familiar with that, you know, if you miss all of your attempts,
You don't get a total for the day.
you don't get a legal total for the day. You don't qualify for replacement.
You can continue, but you are technically disqualified
Yeah,
with no total.
It's a fun meet. And again, thank you to everybody who is joining us in the live chat right now. Thank you to everybody who's joining us on YouTube. We have 66 viewers in the chat. That is the most we've had all morning. We want to give these
Hey,
lifters
shout out,
all
chat.
the love.
There
Share
we
this
go.
link on your social media. Get everybody excited about the
Get-
Masters World Cup.
Get
As-
your USAPL branch involved. If you're from across the pond, if you're hanging out with the kangaroos, tell them to turn on their computers. Tell them to turn on their phones.
That's offensive.
Tell them to turn on whatever they can and put this on your TV.
You know, the toilet goes the opposite direction in Australia.
Does it really?
I don't remember that. I don't know if that's true. That could be a lie, but I do know that unfortunately Ryan Jenks did not get her third attempt. That was a 5-kilogram jump. But we do have Chloe Ellis going up for her third. This is again a 5-kilogram jump. So the strategy here I'm not familiar with. So first attempt to second, that was 2.5. Now second to third, that's a 5-kilogram jump.
Maybe she found an extra 2.5 somewhere.
You know, that could be the fact that she's extra confident about this. So we'll see.
Let's see
So
it.
Chloe unracks her third attempt.
Gets a start command, brings it down nice and controlled.
Oh wow!
There was some up and down movement,
It came up really fast.
but does not quite get that one.
Unfortunately, not today. So we are seeing a string of failed third attempts. Unfortunately,
These athletes are pushing themselves, Abe.
now the one thing that Roxanne has that no one else has is Nick. So
Nick, can we get some W's in the chat for your mom?
some W's in the chat.
Let's see some white lights. 3 white lights.
Roxanne has a tremendous day today, so let's wait and see what she's been. Like she did go for a conservative third attempt from 60 to 62.5. Ooh, but perfect. Oh, perfect.
Let's see it. Let's see what the judges say. Is it a 3 white light?
lights.
There we go. You love to see it, Abe.
Roxanne, 6
She
for 6.
went
Wow.
6 out of all the lifters in this flight. The only one to go 6 for 6 so far.
Let's go.
Body Lab Strength
All right.
Club.
We got Kimberly Miles, her coach, Johnny.
Coming out
Ladies and gentlemen,
to witness greatness.
that's Texas, the Big T.
All right, Kimberly Miles. Oh, man, the crowd is just electrified.
Crowd is going wild.
Oh, they are yelling.
Really, really good sticking point. Does not get the lift. However, not from a lack of heart.
Not from a lack of support either. That is incredible. So Kimberly, unsuccessful third attempt. We're seeing a lot of people in the chat commenting on Gino's attire today as well.
Yeah, Nicola saying They like Gino's trousers.
Yep.
Have you seen the vest?
The vest is hard to miss. Honestly.
The vest is dripped out.
Absolutely. He came here looking for successful lifters and I believe pirate treasure.
Very, very dripped out today, Gino.
Booty is, I think, what they call it.
There we go. Always looking for it.
Elizabeth Hovsapian, our lifter from the USAPL Australia affiliate, 90 kilograms, repeating her second attempt. That,
All
if you
right.
remember, her elbows flared too soon. So
Let's
wait
see
and
if she fixed that with between her second and third attempt.
Still there.
Still there. Can she get it? Does not get that attempt.
Not today, but it will be there next time.
Next time. Next meet.
Good job, Elizabeth. And now, last two lifters of Flight B.
Michelle Franklin coming out for her last attempt of 214. Might as well be 215.
Coached by Mark Giles of the Horncastle, England powerlifting.
There we go.
Absolutely. Now, Michelle is benching with a bench shirt. Thank you to everybody who is joining us right now. We're over 70 listeners right now. This
Oh
is crazy.
my gosh, that is incredible, Abe.
Michelle lowers
Tuning
it.
in, tuning up.
Oh, Michelle, so fast.
Oh my gosh, that was
This is going.
that was going. It was almost there for her last attempt, Abe.
That was an incredible attempt. You know, Oliver, I wish I would have saw your comment before. I would have got up. I would have ran up to the platform. You know, Michelle had a lot of energy here. You know, we'll see what she does on deadlifts. That was
Lisa
not a
coming
skill
out.
issue. But yeah, Lisa Benavides.
242 bench press, raw, Abe, raw. No wrist wraps, no belt. Coming out and say, Coach, I got this.
Let's go,
And does
Lisa.
she got this?
Wow.
It's coming up,
Wow.
Abe.
It's up,
It's
it's up,
sticking.
it's up, it's up,
Gets
it's up.
the rack command.
Wow. Okay, Lisa.
And said, "Don't worry, Coach. I
cook.
got this.
Let me cook. Let me cook." And they let her cook.
Gino, giving her the fist of approval, says, "Hey, Coach, let me cook. I got this."
Gino checking her for some doubloons, but unfortunately she did not have any.
She said, "Coach, I had all the doubloons. Not for you today."
All right, up next we have Flight C. Deanne Russell kicking it off. So we'll do a recap after bench before deadlifts on all the flights here today. But Flight C, the last flight of the session today. So these are going to be the last few benches that we see. Deanne Russell receiving a liftoff.
This is incredible, Abe. We are seeing an absolute clinic put on by these ladies, showing that bench press, they got that on lock, saying, "Coach, let me cook," and they got it.
I think we're going to see a lot of successful first attempts. I'm looking down the roster here today. So, you know, we have Tara Spurgeon up next, 62.5 kgs. But we're
Lots
gonna
and
end
lots
up
of attempts
We're gonna
between.
end up at 120 kilograms with Kelly later on. Kelly Farrer.
That is incredible. That is a big opener.
Absolutely. So you know, right now though, we'll cheer on Tara, who's going for her first attempt. Now this is a raw Masters 2, so over the age of 50.
Over the age of 50, benching 137, which is one plate commercial gym weight.
One plate commercial gym weight.
There we go.
That is true. This is because of the inconsistency.
Of course, right. Which is a very big feat of strength for these lifters.
All white lights for
There we
Tara,
go.
absolutely incredible. I do expect a lot of white lights here. Okay, we have some love for April. I know we do have Kari Kraus.
Coming out supporting April.
Absolutely.
The aesthetic blue plate lift
Here we go.
for her opening attempt.
Absolutely. The aesthetic blue plate.
The aesthetic blue plate.
That's what we're calling it.
Oh yeah. We got more zingers coming up, babe. Don't worry.
Oliver, I will be on my feet for Kelly. For you, I will be yelling.
Oh my gosh, makes easy work of that opening attempt.
April Garcia, all
Killing
white
it.
lights.
All white lights. All white lights. You love to see it for these opening
You
attempts.
know, we're in a good position too because we get to see a lot of these athletes as they walk off the platform. So we
Of
get to see
course.
their intensity.
You
as
get
they
to
walk
see
off.
the behind the scenes.
Oh,
behind
yeah.
the scenes.
Oh, yeah. We don't want to make anybody in the chat jealous, but we are being able to, you know, see these lifters in real life.
Of course.
You know, we're at 72 viewers again. Thank you everybody who is sharing this on your social media. Thank you everybody who is giving the lifters today, and here in Arlington, Texas, the attention that they do deserve.
Of
this
course.
is an international meet, the USAPL USAPL Masters World Cup
Coming
in
to you from
Arlington.
Texas.
Let's call it 150 pounds. Let's go, Deanne.
Diane coming up.
Let's call it
66.
150 pounds.
Let's call it 150 pounds.
150 commercial weight.
There we go. More than, most people in the commercial gym can do.
Oh, there
and
we
she's
go.
taking it for an opener.
There we go.
Made easy work of that,
You see
Abe.
the bench blocks. You see the bedazzled socks. You can't. I don't know if that picks up on camera. Yeah, you can see it on the camera.
There
The
we go.
bedazzled socks. That's
We've
all white
seen
lights.
bedazzled belts, but have you ever seen bedazzled socks?
Nebraska strong. Tia Lofton is what I'm hearing today.
In the
Nebraska
building
strong.
today, killing it.
We're seeing people from all over the state, all over the country, all over the world here today at this international meet.
Tia coming up.
Tia Lofton.
We saw the aesthetic blue plate. Now we're seeing the aesthetic red
red
plate.
plate.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
the
You
aesthetic
can't
red.
beat it. You cannot beat
The
it, Abe.
single plate with the collar. Mwah.
Chef's kiss.
Chip kiss.
Tia coming up. Gets the handoff. Let's see what.
There we go. Tia Lofton to the chest. Pressing it up. A little bit of a narrow grip.
All right. Master grip close rate showing out.
Triceps are popping.
There we go. Tia made easy work of that.
Easy work. Oh,
Paulette coming out.
a new challenger has entered the chat.
Another
Paulette
bench
Calhoun.
only lifter. Raw Master 3 lifter, which means she is between 60 and 69 years old, Abe. But proving, coach, I can still bench press. Let's do it.
How
Coming
much
out.
was it? How much she benches? Was that what Mark Bell used to say?
That is what Mara, and she said yes.
All right, here we go. We see Paulette going for it, calling on the powers of the Lord with this first attempt, 77 and a half.
Takes a lift off.
We could be so
Very.
lucky to grow up to be masters lifters, honestly.
I hope so. I hope my joints are still working that well at
Paulette.
Master 3H.
My back popped when I got out of my car this morning.
Oh my gosh.
Paulette's first attempt successful, 77 and a half.
There we go. All right, Abe. We are coming up to 100 plus kilo opening territory.
Not
That
quite the aesthetic two reds.
no, but some heavyweight indeed. We'll get there. Rachel coming up.
Rachel.
102.5 kilos. This is 2 commercial gym plates.
2 commercial gym plates.
Two
if you're
commercial
lucky,
gym-
If you go to a good gym.
If you go to a good gym.
Cast iron plates can vary.
Oh my gosh. Here we
Okay,
go. Takes
Rachel.
it down.
To the chest. Oh,
Easy
I
weight,
thought she
Abe.
was gonna do that for 5.
She is our lifter that does not use wrist wraps, belts, sleeves. She says, "Put me in, coach. I got this."
You know, as promised to the Horncastle powerlifting team, when Kelly goes for her attempt, I will be yelling extremely loud. So I will step away from the mic a little bit, just so that I do not hurt everybody on the chat. Let's go, Kelly!
Bar is loaded for Kelly.
Horncastle!
264 loaded on the bar. Let's go.
Let's go!
Coming all the way from Horncastle Powerlifting. She is here to show up and show out, prove that she has got this on lock.
You got it,
Let's
Kelly!
see. Gets the start command from the head judge, takes it down, gets the press command, makes easy work of that attempt.
Mark Guile says hello. All right, and I did that.
Bar is loaded for
Bar's loaded
Deanne
for Deanne
Russell.
Russell. I'm back.
Come on. Glad to have you back, Abe. How did that attempt go? Give us your play-by-play.
She got it very easy.
There we go.
Well, not easy. She did a lot of hard work, but it looked very good. And I'm going to do that every single time she goes. And I'm going to remind her that Mark is listening. Or
There we
watching.
go. There we go.
Next time I'm going to say Oliver Roberts said that.
There we go.
But right now we're looking
Gets
at
the press command from the head judge.
Deanne Russell.
Makes easy work of the aesthetic blue plate. You love to see it.
Okay, you're loving to see this. So blue plate is going to be the minimum that we see now. So that was a 2.5 kg jump for Deanne Russell. We're seeing Tara Spurgeon up next with a 5 kg jump from her first attempt.
That is impressive, Abe. We're seeing the fabled 5 kg. Don't want to jinx it.
We had some good experience with it last flight.
Don't want to jinx it, but
Let's see what
let's
happens.
make sure that these lifters got it. We want to give them our energy. Make sure that they got these attempts. Make sure that they make as many attempts as they can. Build that total. Let's see it happen for Tara.
Let's see. Let's go. Tara Spurgeon. Okay, for coach.
Climbs under the bar, says no lift off, please. I got this.
The intensity in here. Gino's trousers making an appearance.
Gets the start command from the.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. There we go. No, yeah. No 5 kg nightmare here.
I think we broke the
No
curse of the 5
curse.
kg.
No curse of the 5 kg curse here. So let's go. Let's go.
Absolutely. Great. So we're seeing a good streak here. So April Garcia's up next. I know we have a lot of love for April in the chat right now. 5 kg jump from her first attempt. This is 70
Let's see it. Let's see it, chat. Come on.
Carry
Let her
cross.
know you are supporting her.
Let's go, April! Seeing a lot of love for April in the chat. Man, if I could go to USAPL England,
Man,
boy,
you should
I'd
get.
come back
You
10
should.
pounds heavier.
Oliver, you should tell USAPL England
Let's
to
go. Ooh,
help us out.
April Garcia.
April, making easy work of that 70
stuff.
kilo, man. I don't think there was any weight on the bar. I blinked and I missed it.
Carry. Oh, I was gonna say something to April, but she's talking really intensely to her coach right now, so
Yeah.
I'll wait a little bit. I don't want to get in the way.
They're saying, Coach, let me cook on this next one. More than likely.
I think April's giving the recipe, and her coach is gonna let her cook.
Nelson.
All right, nice. Diane Nelson
Diane
coming
Nelson.
out 72.5 kilo. You are right, Abe. Blue plate standard from here on out. You love to see it.
You know, I love a bedazzled belt. You know, as much as the next guy here.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for him. I gotta admit. You got a
But bedazzled socks.
little razzle dazzle on the
There
belt.
we
never
go.
hurt nobody.
Dripped out in the bedazzled socks.
You know, at the end of the day, you gotta make it fun.
You do have
You
to
gotta
make
be
it
a little bit
fun.
individual.
There you
gotta-
go.
You gotta bring it up.
Gets a handoff from the lifter. Gets a start command.
Diane Nelson.
Coming down.
There
Gets
we go.
the press.
Oh, yeah.
Little sticking point. These lifters are making easy work of this weight.
Good job, Diane.
They are killing it right now.
Doing great.
Smooth.
If you're in the chat right now, let us know who you want us to shout out. Let us know who you want us to share your love with. We are live here in Arlington, Texas at the 2023 USAPL Masters World Cup. Thank you again to everybody who is sharing this on your social media. We want to ensure that these lifters get
Hey,
the
shout
attention
out
they
to
deserve.
all the USAPL branches showing us the love, showing your lifters some love. Tell your respective branches if you want Chalk My Back to come out and commentate your meet.
Josh, we are seeing a 7.5 jump for Tia. This is interesting.
This is a huge jump. I wish I could do that in my meet.
But you know what though? She did have a really easy first attempt.
There we go. Coming down. Gets the press command.
Ooh, very nice. Very
That
nice.
7.5 kilo jump. She said, a bang.
She lined it up and shot it down very
Was
easy.
not even an issue for her.
That is some good tricep action right there.
That is, she definitely does her tricep push down.
Not even her final form.
There we go.
Horncastle powerlifting
For
episode.
for Oliver, man, Horncastle powerlifting episode.
set it up. We
Yo,
have to.
shoot us a DM. Send some people to our IG page and let us know you want a Horncastle powerlifting episode.
Gary Krause, we love you so much. You know what makes this day exciting is not only the commentating. We hope to give you some good energy, but also the live chat. The energy that you all are providing for these lifters is going to be helping them out as well. As we see Paulette with a successful 2-to-1 bench attempt that was 82.5. So all the energy that you all are providing in the chat is absolutely incredible. Continue to do that. We're
That
gonna continue to talk with you.
the 5.5 curse did not affect her today.
Paulette did not have any 5.5. Oh, 5 kg.
Yep. Oh, five.
kg. No, 5.5.
Sorry,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
We can't get to 5.5.
Yeah.
5.5 is
A
too
little
much.
too crazy there, yeah.
Last 2 second attempts, we have Rachel, followed by Kelly. You
Rachel
already know I'm
coming
going to
up.
be yelling for Kelly.
Rachel only brought her shoes, does not wear wrist wraps, a belt, or any sleeves,
Let her go.
flew straight from Horncastle Powerlifting and said, "Coach, put me in."
I don't think Rachel's from Horncastle.
Oh, well, maybe not from Horncastle, but flew in from somewhere else. Yeah, somewhere.
Rachel, all white lights for Rachel. Rah, rah, rah. And if I have to remind you, rah, rah, rah.
Rah, rah,
You know,
rah.
the interesting thing that I'll say after I yell my head off for Kelly right now. No, I'll save my head for third attempt.
Right.
Okay, Mars voted for Kelly. I'll be right back, Josh. You continue.
Of course. So here
Kelly!
we see the fabled aesthetic 2-plate bench press, 2 red plates,
Oliver Roberts.
2 reds and a collar. Everyone in the chat, let Kelly know that you are here for her. Abe is standing up right now. He's about to shout and give his energy to Kelly. Make sure she knows that she got this. Gets the press command from the head judge. Gets the rack command. I blinked and I think I missed the lift. It was too quick. And what do the judges say? It's a good lift. It's 3 white lights. I would expect nothing less from Kelly.
You know what's interesting about bench is when you're yelling, you don't want to yell when the judge is like giving the command.
Of course not. You want to make sure that the lifter can hear.
Yeah.
So you shout after the
Yeah,
commands.
you gotta either shout before or after the commands.
Right.
You can't shout during because then it's confusing.
Of
right?
course.
But if you say "let's go" and then they're on their chest,
Right.
they may confuse that
It's like golf. You have to wait until after the stroke
Yeah,
to golf claps. Golf claps.
So now we're seeing Deanne Russell. She had a 2.5 jump from her first to her second, but now she has a 5 kg from her second to her third.
Will the 5 kg Chris affect her? She has a sticking point. Looks like she did not get that attempt, but it's okay.
Okay, all right.
Not from a lack of heart.
Okay, yeah. You know, we're seeing a lot of, proud. We're seeing a lot of proud girlfriends in the chat. We're seeing a lot of proud athletes in the chat. A lot
Proud
of
sons,
sons in the chat.
family members.
The love in the air is incredible. We're seeing a lot of Genos in the air. A lot of love for Geno's outfits in the chat right now.
There we go.
They're loving the trousers in England, I gotta say, Gino. Yeah, they're loving the trousers.
Gino says thank you.
He sends his love all the way to Horncastle, England right now. Mark Giles. We were mispronouncing that man's
There
name.
we
this
go.
time. Thank you, Gino.
So
for correcting.
Gino, shout out to Mark Giles out there. He sees ya. He sees ya.
As we see April Garcia with a successful third attempt here. So unfortunately, Deanne didn't make it on her third, but April did. We see Tara Spurgeon up next. Now, I love the bedazzled belt.
160.
It matches Gino's outfit a little bit. I love the individuality.
We love the bedazzle. You can see it from a mile away here in
You
Texas.
should get an extra white for that, honestly. I don't see
There
why
we
you
go. There we go.
wouldn't. Okay, Tara Spurgeon, third attempt. This is a 5-kilogram jump from her second attempt.
Blue plate standard from here on out for third attempts, Abe.
Nothing
You
less
love
than
to
blue
see
plate.
it.
Let's go.
Let's go, Tara.
Let's
She's
go,
pushing
Tara.
through. Does she get this attempt? Gets the rack
see.
command from the judge. What did the lights say?
All white lights.
3 white lights. Paid off for her hard work. Good life, good lift from Gino.
Good life, too.
Good lights, good lights.
Yeah.
You love to see it.
All it.
Here we go, Diane. Last attempt, the aesthetic red plate. Here we go.
We love to see that.
Shall we see the aesthetic red plate from here on out? I hope so, Abe. You love to see it.
Diane Nelson.
Next 2 attempts, we've got 85 kilos on the bar. These athletes are showing out some serious strength.
Yeah, nothing less than a red plate now. This is incredible. Okay, so and
Diane also, Abe, I don't think you know this. She also has a bedazzled white belt.
look at
matching
the socks. Yeah, all of it.
All of it.
All
All
of
of it.
The
You love to
jewels are
see the
helping.
bedazzled. Extra white light for the bedazzledness.
Incredible lifters here today in Arlington, Texas, the 2023 USAPL Masters World Cup. Diane Nelson gets it to her chest, starts pressing, comes up.
It's coming up. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, wow.
Gets the
okay.
rack command.
What did the
I
judges
think
say?
that'll pass.
I think so too.
That's
All
a
of it.
3 white light lift.
We're having a great flight C right now. This is incredible. We're seeing Tia Lofton come up, and I know that there is a lot of love for Tia in the chat right now. 70 viewers.
No lack of energy, as expected at this World Cup meet. For these lifters, Abe, you love to see it. These lifters are showing out, putting on an absolute masterclass of strength, showing that 5, 2.5, 7 kg jumps, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Let me cook, coach.
Tia Lofton. Let's go, Tia. Carrie Krause. Let's go, Tia. All right. Trying not to interfere too much with what the lifters are hearing.
Yep.
Trying to keep my voice down, but I just want to yell so loud right now. Let's go, Tia! Let's go!
So, as we are seeing, these lifters are giving their all on
We
bench
still love
press.
you, Tia.
Everybody
Carrie Krause
is
looks too.
showing out, showing up, pushing weights. Let's go.
Paulette, this is so bench only now. This is Paulette's third attempt. Now she went
85 kilos.
2.5 kgs up from her second attempt.
She got called for her elbows on her second attempt. One light. She's gonna make it a 3 white light lift this time around, no doubt.
That's what comes with experience, is being able to adjust on the fly.
Gets the press command. Let's see it. Let's see it. I think that's a 3 white light lift. Maybe. Maybe. Abe, what do you think? It's a good lift. Gio says it's a good lift.
All you need is 2 to 1 sometimes. All you need to do, you know what? See,
Hey, 2 to 1. It still passes. It still passes.
Okay, we are at the final 2 lifters of bench here today.
Bar is loaded for Rachel.
248 American units.
So
112 and a half
here
kgs.
we go. 70 viewers in the chat. Let Rachel know that you are here for her. Come on, Abe. These lifters are giving their all for these last attempts. They need your support.
Let's go. I might stand up.
Abe said he might stand up. Gets the press command, pushes it all the way through. Little bit of a grinder. What do the judges say?
Rachel,
Judges say it's a 3 white light lift. Let's go, Rachel. We are getting high fives from here behind the commentator booth.
I gave Rachel a high five.
I'm so jealous, Abe.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, so you know Kelly's up next. You know I gotta stand up for that. I'm sorry.
So Abe said he's about to stand up for Kelly, pushing past the 2 red plates,
Sophie said,
130 kilos loaded on the bar,
I
286
said it, Marcy.
pounds. Let's go.
Sophie
Bar
said, let's
is
get this.
loaded. Opts for the handoff from the liftoff. There we go. Gets the lift. Gets a start command from the band. Works it down to the chest. Pushes all the way through. Gets the rack command. And the lift is good. 2 to 1. You love to see it, Abe.
That was all you, Sophie.
That was all you, Sophie.
And Kelly. Kelly as well. Kelly and Sophie.
That was an
That was
absolute...
like very fast.
Yeah, that was an awesome session.
I was expecting a grind, but I guess when you come from Horncastle, England,
You make it like clockwork.
yeah, I think they do their attempts in reverse. They make the first one look
Easy.
hard,
And then
and then the third one's really
yeah, they ramp it up, you know.
Yeah.
They
easy. It must be the time zone different.
There we go.
That was incredible. Let's do a quick recap now. So what we saw here on bench is we're gonna take an intermission before deadlifts. Well,
Of course.
What are we looking at before deadlifts?
10.
minutes?
We got 10
Incredible.
before. Yeah.
The TSS crew here, honestly, clockwork, moving incredibly fast. Let's do a quick recap of what we saw today. You know, bench, first
A
flight.
little shaky.
You know, we come to expect that. Unfortunately,
course.
that is something that comes with the territory.
Yeah.
Bench, we talked about that earlier. The attempt increase, the 2.5 kg could be the difference between an
Right.
RPE 5 and RPE 10.
So yeah. So we saw the curse, the 5 kg jumps coming out, stapling a few lifters. But you know what? As soon as it started picking up, I think some of the lifters found their stride and started making these attempts.
Yeah, what we noticed is that, you know, first attempts we saw, you know, in terms of ease, or in terms of the weight moving, very fast. You
Very
know,
fast.
Everyone wants to get on
Very
the board.
fast.
Nobody bombed out. Nobody didn't receive at least one successful bench. But what we did see is the difference between a successful lift and an unsuccessful lift is in that second attempt. So in flight A, we had a few, but we had 1, 2, 3 lifters who actually got 3 for 3.
Yeah. They're putting on a clinic, showing up, showing out, 6 for 6 day.
Yeah.
I mean, not necessarily your goal maybe at this meet, but definitely a big plus to have a 6 for 6 day going
Yeah.
in a deadlift.
So calling out, Brenna Harridge, Michelle Moe, they're 6 for 6 right now, like we talked about earlier. But they also received 3 for 3. Eileen, 3 for 3 on her bench. But some other call outs here, looking at, of course, Faith O'Reilly.
Of
You
course.
know, the oldest.
Yeah, our master
veteran
four
today.
lifter. Yep. Only missing her thirds.
Yeah.
But those could be reaches that she's pushing for. So no less of effort or strength on her part.
No, yeah. We see some lifts that were not successful being repeated, and unfortunately not being there. But there should be some good attempts for deadlifts. On to flight B. We see again calling out the individuals who received
Roxanne Lord,
exactly.
her son in
Roxanne.
the chat,
Nick
coming
Lord.
out, showing out. Much love to her, his mom.
Lisa Benavides, we got to talk about Lisa. She was the heaviest bencher in
Of
her
course,
flight,
of
but
course.
also she's having a 6 for 6 meet. Roxanne Lord is also having a 6 for 6 meet. Michelle Franklin, not to leave her without her due, praise as well, because she is 5 for 6, but that third bench just was not there.
Was not there.
unfortunately.
She'll
Yeah.
have it on her next meet.
Yeah. I mean, 2.5 kgs, like we talked about, could be, and then there's so much that could also go wrong aside from just whether the weight comes up or not.
Of
We talked
course.
about, Gino came by and talked about, was it Michelle? Maybe no, it wasn't
Yeah.
Michelle. It was Flight C. We were talking about maybe Tara potentially, or
No.
Well, there was
A lifter that was
with
getting
soft-
called for soft elbows.
Soft elbows.
Which, these are international level judges. So for this, they are looking out for things like this. These are small details that maybe don't get picked up on the camera, but these judges are holding these lifters to a standard. They are not going to let any discrepancies slide, which is a good thing. You want your lifters to be held to this standard. You want them to know that if they get a lift pass at this level, they've got it.
Absolutely, yeah. This is an international level meet. This is the 2023 USAPL Masters World Cup. So this is not.
course.
This is not.
This is not your run-of-the-mill local meet.
These judges are really high caliber.
These judges have been put to the test, put through their paces. They have been tested time and time again, and have proven their mettle that their eyes can pick up these little discrepancies, and that their lifters, if they get these lifts, it is to that standard, and we love to see it.
Yeah, and moving on to Flight C, we saw a lot more successful lifters. And we say successful in the terms of successful attempts. Again, everybody is having a different goal for their day, whether it be 9 for 9 or whether it just be putting it all on the line and letting them see what they're capable of.
Of course, and like I talked before, some of them might be jockeying for podium spots. You don't know where some of them might land in terms of their weight classes or in terms of their age classes. So this is definitely exciting meet.
You never know if somebody's coming back from an injury. You don't know if anybody is here for a different reason.
Correct.
So everybody deserves their due praise.
You might see in these deadlift attempts some jockeying for position within their weight classes or within their respective master classes.
True.
They could be fighting for first to third positions. The only thing that could separate those positions is 2.5 kilos. We never know.
Yeah,
So-
we're seeing a lot of heavier deadlifts. I mean, looking at Faith O'Reilly, for example, she opened her squat and her bench both at 30 kilograms.
Of course.
But she's opening up her deadlifts at 60. So her lift may be deadlifts where she can come back.
She might be putting it all on the line for deadlifts.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of that. We're seeing a lot of heavier deadlifts in comparison to the squats and bench, which is what you expect. Some of the call-outs from Flight C, of course, we see Rachel, we see April Garcia, we see Deanne, we see...
Yeah,
We
not
see,
too.
Of course, we see Kelly Layden Farr. We
Yeah.
have to see Kelly with her massive 130 kg bench that moved so good.
Yeah.
So good.
She made all her bench attempts look like nothing.
Like that. I
Not
mean,
nothing, yeah.
Again,
Like
that's
nothing.
that's the reverse Mark Giles
There we go.
bench technique.
There
where
we
the
go.
The first attempt looks a little bit heavier than the third looks really.
Of course.
And
Yeah.
plus Sophie, we can't discount her.
We can't.
Her contribution
We
because
cannot. Yeah.
everybody here, who is joining us in the chat, we've had consistently over 60 viewers. And we want to have over 1,000, but
Oh yeah. You got to start somewhere. Start small.
But everybody who is here and giving their energy and giving their time on the Saturday morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world, is incredibly appreciated. We want to make sure that we give these lifters, again, the attention that they deserve. So thank you all so much for sharing this on your social media and getting everybody excited about the 2023 USAPL Masters World Cup.
We are here for your lifters. We are here to show up and show them that, you know what, wherever you're coming from in this world, you deserve the best. That's
what they're getting
best
with this
commentary.
TSS. This
W commentary, W stream.
Did you notice that the TSS bench had the USAPL?
Right in the middle. Nice little. That is another again chef kiss.
Dude, the metalwork.
Shout out to Wes and his welding
His whole
team.
crew. Yeah, we were down.
Yeah.
I've been down at the TSS San Antonio location where they do a lot of that welding.
Right.
And like you can, if you walk in the back, like if you are into powerlifting equipment, like I have a home gym.
Yeah.
So I do like to I look at the quality of equipment as if I'm buying it for myself, and
Right.
I have bought equipment from Wes just for that same build quality. But you're going down to that location, and you can see like the welding craft. You can see what they put into like the powder coating. You
Right.
can see the attention they put into the designs.
Right.
Like we talked about earlier, a lot of that is behind the scenes normally,
Yeah.
but being able to put that on the forefront and promote that in the sport of powerlifting, aside from the lifting, but also the equipment,
Of course.
is something that we shouldn't discount as well.
It lets the lifters know that we are making sure that
Yeah.
we provide the best of the best for them.
Absolutely.
We want them to know that we have taken no expense at making sure that their lifts count.
Yeah.
That they are proper athletes, that they deserve, the equipment that'll hold up to their elite level lifts.
Yeah, seeing the advancements in the quality and the safety and the efficiencies, and ensuring that meets are happening,
Smoothly.
on time,
Yeah.
smoothly, is incredible. And they
Like clockwork.
that gets due praise. It's funny right now. We are about 2 minutes out from beginning deadlifts, starting with Faith.
They don't. They
O'Reilly.
say the meet doesn't start until the bar hits the ground. Abe, I am very excited. I think we're gonna see a lot of heavy deadlifts. What do you think?
I think we're going to see a lot of intensity, and I'm starting to smell baby powder in the air, which is a
Oh,
good
man.
sign for a good meet. I'm seeing the
you
tarp go
know
down.
it's going to be good when you can hear plates smacking the floor.
I'm going to read some of these comments here. In the meantime, again, we're about a minute and a half out. We have Oliver Roberts. We appreciate your consistency in commenting, Oliver. We have Nick Lord. Shout out to the crew working like a machine and awesome commentating. Thank you so much. Rebecca Heath. Good job, Rachel. We do know that Rachel absolutely killed it 6 for 6, like we talked about.
There we go.
We see Nicola Maycock. We see Karen Brinkley commenting again on Rachel's 6 for 6 performance so far.
I think Oliver meant to say posh on that last comment. I think that's the English way of saying fire.
Maybe he meant like Bosch.
Bosch?
Bosch.
Like, ball, like a sound effect.
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh no,
see?
never mind. Never mind.
He meant to say Bosch.
There we go. All right.
Come on, man.
There we go.
We can't sound like a bunch of Yankees.
Yeah.
I know what you meant, Oliver. See, it's obvious to me because I'm cultured in the English.
There we go. I don't have enough beans and toast on my side of the world to be able to commentate on it.
I had toast for breakfast this morning. But, it's funny. We talked about the English breakfast. I'm somewhat of a cultured culinarian.
There you go. You like some black pudding? Some tomato? No black pudding?
Never had black pudding.
Oh
but
man.
I always wondered. We talk about we had an episode on our podcast, Shock My Back, where you can find that on any streaming source podcasts that you find, or wherever you find your podcast. But we talk about it. We talked about nutrition and what lifters should have before their meets. Right?
You think a proper English breakfast?
What do you think?
I've never had a proper English breakfast.
Do you think that? I'm curious from the Horncastle powerlifting crew.
Does your lifters have
A full English
a
breakfast.
full English before they go and train?
Yeah, before training and before a meet, what would be anybody in the chat, let us know what would be your preferred breakfast before a meet, before a morning session meet. While you all let us know that, Faith O'Reilly
is coming back up. She's gonna start us off on a good note. Oh my god, I blinked and I missed the lift. 132 pounds.
We love you, Faith!
O'Reilly.
Faith O'Reilly kicking us off. Deadlifts. Here we go. this tends to move fast. So
Very
again,
quick, very quick.
Anybody in the chat, share this right now. Let everybody know that this is the final stretch of the 2023 USAPL Masters World Cup.
Oliver saying he got you on the black pudding, dog. He's got you.
I'm gonna give him a big old kiss on the forehead if he keeps talking to me like that. All right, let's go ahead and get this back up.
Jasmine Patel, deadlift, first dead of the day, 95 keys.
Here we go. Thank you for everybody for letting us know. We are back to the lifters. Jasmine Patel.
We got caught up on the black pudding. Yeah, we got caught up on food.
What you've missed is Faith O'Reilly and Jasmine Patel with successful first attempt deadlifts. Nandy Z, 105 first attempts. You know, we're just gonna see these things flying now. I think first attempts are gonna just fly. Let's go.
Conventional pull.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Easy. So, for deadlifts, Abe, lifters have two ways to pull it. You got sumo, you got conventional. Actually, if we're talking about us, you got the two lifts right there. You pull conventional, I pull sumo.
And then even beyond that, you can pull with a reverse grip, or with a over-under grip, or you can pull with a hook grip.
Right.
Which you got both of that comment. I mean, I'm a hook grip boy myself.
Of course. So you're gonna be seeing lots of lifters use lots of different techniques, be able to lift these weights.
You know what's interesting though? What we just noticed is with Eileen, she pulls sumo, and when she got to her hips, she kind of fell forward a little bit. You'll notice that a little bit on sumo more than conventional.
Right. It's more of a balance issue sometimes than a strength issue.
Exactly. If you lock out your knees, you lose your balance. So I don't know if she's going to. She's gonna repeat that lift.
Of course.
Okay, we got Joy Hernandez right now going up.
First attempt, conventional puller.
Let's go, Joy. Let's go. Lock it out.
Looks good from here. I think she's got that lift.
You know, it's hard to not yell. Successful lift from Joy. It's hard not to get into it and yell.
Of course.
When you're in this environment
With deadlifts, it gets so exciting, Abe. I agree with you there, but we got Brenna coming up for her first attempt, 115 kilos load on the bar.
Incredible. Okay. Yeah, yell away. Thank you, Carrie. Whoa,
Oh my
Brenna.
gosh.
But when they move as fast as Brenna moves her bar, it's hard to get an opportunity
There's
to
a
yell.
speed limit, ma'am.
She just surpassed it.
Yeah.
just surpassed
There's a speed limit in the venue today, and she said, "Don't worry, I got this."
Michelle,
Here we go. 137 and a half loaded on the bar.
So we're
I think, Abe, we're going to see a lot of 300 and 400 pound pulls today.
We're not even on third attempt.
For our friends across the pond, a lot of 150 to 180 kilo pulls.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, just about.
Let's go, Michelle.
There we go.
We're gonna see these start really ramping up in the second
These are
attempt.
too easy, Abe. So I think these are gonna fly. These first attempts are gonna move so quick. These are blink and you lift, and you miss some lifts.
I'm trying not to get distracted by Nicola Makeup talking about Bacon Buddy. I gotta talk about that a little bit later.
What's that?
No,
Is
let's
that
talk
a?
about-
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about Gail first, then we'll talk about the Bacon Buddies. I think it's Bacon Butter.
I don't know.
Okay.
You have to explain it to me.
First attempt, 147 and a half. Deadlift.
Gail
okay.
made this look easy.
325.
Paperweight.
I blinked.
Paperweight.
My eyes.
Yeah. Paperweight for these lifts.
Yeah. Point at him.
Point him. Yeah.
Wait.
Let him know. Let him talk. Let him talk.
Who did she point at?
Someone in the crowd. Her support crew. Oh my gosh, the aesthetic 3 red deadlift. Marcia coming out for her first attempt. 3 reds on the bar. You'll love to see it.
Marcy Harris. Let's go.
Watch this, Abe.
Baby powder.
Blink
up.
and you miss it.
Don't know
Blink
what
and you
it's
miss
like.
it.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Very, very good first attempt.
With the long femurs.
Bacon buddies.
Bacon buddy. You're my bacon buddy.
We're all about bacon here in Texas.
Maybe it's a friend that you eat bacon with.
Maybe.
You're my bacon buddy.
We can go have some bacon afterwards. A bacon sandwich.
Like a BLT it was.
Maybe.
In America, we have a BLT, which is bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
Right. So, whole sandwich. Make a whole meal out of that, just like beans and toast.
You know, the sandwich comes from the Earl of Sandwich, who was playing poker one night, and he had a winning hand, and he didn't want to put it down. So he had his
sandwich.
server bring him meat between two pieces of bread, as the story goes.
Faith.
Here we go. Faith.
Coming out for her second attempt. The aesthetic blue plate
Let's go, Faith.
did not phase her.
Wow. Okay.
She be lifting it.
I got goosebumps.
You got
No, but the thing is with Faith, she has not yet had a successful third attempt on anything. Her third attempt squat
Let's see
and
if
bench.
she can smoke it on this
Let's
last.
see if she can walk away with a successful third on deadlift.
Let's see it. Bar is loaded for Jasmine Patel.
Now you'll remember Jasmine. It flew.
It flew.
Sumo.
It flew.
She went up 2.5 kgs.
Right. So conservative attempt. Maybe just wants to make sure that it moves well, and we'll go full send for that last attempt.
Maybe wanting to feel out the platform.
Oh, that one got a little bit heavy. So didn't really have the strength for that one. But you know what? She's got one more attempt for this last attempt. She'll get it on her last attempt.
Absolutely.
All right. So Eileen, 110 loaded for her
Eileen,
second attempt.
She did miss her first due to lockout issues.
Yeah.
But you can, like you said, that could have just been a balance.
She bobbled a bit, So, pros and cons of pulling sumo. You can't.
Got the American flag socks on.
There we go.
I think she's from America.
All about her country.
Where do you think
Made
she's
that look easy. Oh, I don't know, Abe. I want to. Maybe the U.S. If I had to,
We
yeah.
got Wales in the chat as well. We got Gail Marsh. Sending big love for Wales. Okay, I mean that was a good lift. I'm wondering what Eileen will do on her third attempt.
There we go. Bars loaded for Nandy.
We'll keep an eye now. I noticed Nandy, she got a little stuck right off the floor.
Right.
Like,
Sometimes that
kinda
can
paused.
happen with conventional, though.
But it's easy. But conventional, you can muscle it a little bit. Like,
Of course.
Technique on sumo is a little bit more critical, but deadlift on conventional.
It looks like she fixed that little, didn't even phase her. Did not phase her.
Got it.
Got a fist bump there. So she's like, no worries. No, water under the bridge, yeah. Joy coming out for her second attempt.
Now, I think Joy was a little shaky on her first attempt.
Right, yeah. Some of these openers, they've been a little shaky at the top due to balance. But you know what? I don't think it's going to show up right now. I think her and her coach may have fixed it. So let's see. She goes down, reaches for the bar, braces, gets herself set.
Joy Hernandez.
Takes in a deep brace, gets ready,
Let's
focuses,
go, Joy!
starts pulling. Looks like she's gonna finish it all the way to lockout. What do the judges say? And the judges say it's a 3 white light lift.
Got it. Great job. Great job, Joy. Joy Hernandez. I've been watching this new anime, Vinland Saga.
All right, I haven't watched that one. What's your take?
It's about Vikings.
All right.
Nordic, Celtic, Wales, kind of that whole vibe.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm on season 1. I'll let you know. How it goes.
Well, as you keep watching, keep giving us your opinion.
All right, Brenna Harrod. Oh my God, Brenna.
Made easy work of the aesthetic 2-plate. There we go. You heard it from our coach, or at least I did. He said put some weight on the bar. My thoughts exactly.
Put some weight on the bar. Okay. Now, Michelle Moe. We have Michelle coming up for a 145 kg attempt, 7.5 kg increase, which I think is on bench is pretty. On deadlift is pretty good.
Yeah, these are conservative attempts. They're trying their hardest to try and make that total. Total.
So,
very easy second attempt from Michelle.
let's call it 320. Let's call it spade a spade.
There we go. Let's see if she will also put some weight on the bar for that last attempt.
We have Gail and Marshy coming up next. So Gail, we're calling that a 7.5 kg increase from her first attempt. 341 freedom units, 155 kilograms.
Let's go, Gail. Get set. I'm digging the all black fit.
I do like that. I do like an all black fit.
Yeah, the all black fit is
Very
clean.
classy.
Yeah.
It's like I may deadlift, but I may also go out to a fancy dinner after this.
Exactly. we go. Lift is good for Gail.
Okay, good job.
Here comes Marcia.
Marcia is coming up for her second attempt. 396 loaded on the bar.
Marcia Harris.
So, if we recall, she took 3 reds on her first attempt, 385 pounds, took a 5 kilo jump to 396.
396. Let's see. Marcia Harris.
Let's see it.
Let's go.
Looks, she's getting a little stuck at the top, pulls all the way through, gets her hips through, slams that bar with authority. 3 white lights for Marcia.
The lift is good.
Lift is good, Abe.
Lift is good. Now we are on 3rd attempts. Flight A. This is the last lift for everybody in this flight.
What do you predict is going to happen?
Oh man, we've already. I think what we had seen as far as heavy first and seconds, I think we've seen that. I do think we're going to see a lot of successful lifts. I think the later lifts are going to be very, very exciting.
All right. Let's see if your prediction's correct.
I take that back. Faith O'Reilly.
Let's make
Let's make sure she gets it.
all the
Let's
lifts are
go.
exciting. She gets a down command, made easy work of that. 3 white lights, Abe. I think 80 years old, that is impressive.
79-year-old. Oh, she's turning 80 this year.
That is very, very impressive.
So Faith O'Reilly got that 3rd attempt, finally. Up next, we have Jasmine Patel. Now, Jasmine missed her 2nd attempt, so
Of course.
hopefully this time is successful.
Yep, she's retaking this attempt. I'm sure she's gonna make easy work of this. She just needs to break it off the floor, keep her technique consistent, and push through it.
Sumo is hard off the floor.
There we go,
Once
there
she
we
gets
go.
it off there,
Did not have enough in the tank today to grind that out.
not quite.
Not quite.
Yeah, I think if it got to her knees, I think she could have locked it up.
Right.
The sumo is tough off the floor, lockout, as long as you keep her technique where it needs to be. Generally speaking, could be good, but
Bars
I don't pull
loaded
sumo.
for Eileen. Yeah, that's why you don't pull sumo.
That's also why I drive an automatic transmission.
Oh my gosh. Eileen coming up for her last attempt, 117.5 kilos.
Now, you remember,
Makes easy work of it.
Eileen missed her
She
first
missed
attempt.
her first and comes back to smoke it.
Lovely.
Smoke it. Said, no worries, I got this. Joy's coming out for her last attempt. I'm hearing from Gino, this is a Texas state record attempt. That is very, very impressive, Abe. What are your predictions?
Well, this is a 2.5 kg jump. I wonder if this is like PR territory or past PR territory.
Hopefully, maybe. I think so.
Maybe her coach Johnny just wants to make sure that she can squeak as much out of that PR as possible.
She's getting herself set, getting her mind right. Takes in a deep breath, getting focused.
Let's
Pulls
go, Joy!
all the way. Can she pull all the way through? Gets a little stick out, lockout. Her thighs are getting in the way. Locks it all the way out. Gets that down command. Slams it with authority. Lets out a yell of relief.
That was
That's a
huge.
3 white light lift. She definitely earned that one, Abe. Definitely earned that one.
Did y'all hear me scream? Yeah. That was a Texas state record. That was a 3 white light lift. That was, what's interesting? There's not much that's more satisfying than seeing the hips lock out on a conventional deadlift.
All right, okay.
The tactile lockout. That's just. It's
There we
beautiful.
go. There we go. Nanny's coming up for her last attempt. The aesthetic 2 reds. Let's
reds
see,
and a collar.
2 reds and a collar. Does she have it?
Got
A little too heavy today.
I think it was a little. I think if she, speculation, but I think if she kept her hips down a little bit.
Bar is loaded for Brenna.
Nandy will get it next time, but we do have Brenna, and again, we are flying through 3rd attempts flight A. Coming to you live from Arlington, Texas, the 2023 USAPL Masters World Cup.
Brenna gets set. does not have enough in the tank to pull that 135 through today.
You know, this is normal on third attempt deadlifts though.
These athletes are giving it their all, Abe.
You see a lot of staples.
Of course.
Yeah.
A lot of them are giving as much as they can, trying to leave it all on the platform, taking attempts that they probably wouldn't normally do in training.
Michelle Moe. This is a 336 pound, 152.5 kg third deadlift. This is 7.5 increase from her second.
Oh, gets a little stuck, does not have that one. Took a little bit of a fall and stumble backward. Didn't look like it phased her.
No, I think honestly that just comes with the territory of being a international level lifter, is being able to take a few bumps and bruises and come back up. You know what they say, it's not how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you get back up.
That's it, Abe. That's exactly what they say. Bar is loaded for Gail. Let's see if she has this in the tank today. She's been missing her third attempts so far, but I don't think she'll miss it this time.
I'm just commenting on the music that's being played right now. It's very like rock and roll.
Very appropriate.
As Gail gets her third attempt, I would give it white lights. All white lights.
There we go. She broke the curse of the thirds.
Okay, so Marcia is going for a world record attempt. 185 kgs. 407.
Wow.
Her second was a really big grind.
Gino is up there hyping it up.
Gino and his trousers are hyping it up.
Hey, yo. Comment about Gino's outfit in the chat. It's a fire outfit.
Gino is dressed as a red plate. Let's go.
Let's go.
Big energy from Marcia. The room is electric right now. Everybody is on their feet.
Let's see if she's got this in her today. She's got it moving off the floor, is grinding it all the way to lockout. Starting to shake. Can she lock it? Did not lock it out today. Not from a lack of heart.
I mean, honestly, when you get a world record attempt past your knees,
That is bragging rights to the next level.
that just makes you hungry to come back for more.
Of course. Moving right along to Flight B, Abe. What an exciting turn of events to Flight A, but we're moving right along to Flight B.
So again, now we have 5 lifters in Flight B, so we're gonna see that 1 minute rule back into effect probably.
During that 1 minute rule, we'll maybe give a small recap.
Absolutely.
Both sessions.
Yeah, Ryan getting the 90 kg opener, no problem.
This is powerlifting. This is a blood sport. The bar is loaded for Rebecca.
Bar is loaded for Rebecca Jones, coming up for her first attempt, 203 pounds. Just like what we saw in the last flight, Abe, I think we're gonna see easy first attempts.
Yeah, first attempts are gonna fly. What they decide to do on their second is going to dictate what the third is. I mean,
Of course, that is powerlifting for you. You've gotta make sure you get on the board. Start with something simple, light, easy, something easy to digest, and then you go full send. You go full send.
You gotta leave it all on the platform for deadlifts. You know, in my opinion, if you are not, grinding a little bit on your third.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Unless you're injured, unless you're coming back from something, you gotta grind. You
gotta leave it all on the platform.
You gotta give it a little canola oil.
We got Nick Lord back in the chat saying, "Come on, Mom. Let's go, Mom.
Let's go." Roxanne, all of these attempts are flying. Roxanne just got 110. Michelle Franklin, she's doing great. Wow, Michelle.
That was so light to her. She almost flew backwards.
I thought I was in an Olympic lifting competition. I thought she was gonna clean it. I thought she was gonna just lift it overhead. Did I hear that Michelle Franklin is from Great Britain.
Possibly.
Yeah, Great Britain.
Bars ready for
Lisa Benavides. Well, because I'm seeing Go On Grand Shells, easy as Michelle. That was the definition of an opener. As we have Lisa Benavides up on her opener, 182.5, 402.
Made easy work of that 400 plus lift.
That's a 70 kilogram difference between everybody else. I mean, that's incredible. Lisa Benavides, I mean, you talked about deadlift technicians.
That was one if I've ever seen one, Abe. Here we go, Ryan Jenks, second attempt, 95 kilos, coming up on the bar.
1 minute compensatory time.
We've got the 1 minute rule in effect, Abe.
Don't forget our sponsors.
So,
Surge and Grace.
what do you think?
Muscle joint and body
How
support.
is this session going so far? So far, we've seen lots of weights being lifted, lots of easy openers. I think these athletes are killing it.
I mean, yeah, first attempts, again, textbook. We're seeing them fly. It's almost like you gotta get teased a little bit before you get you gotta eat your broccoli before you get your cake.
Right. You know, these lifters are showing that there is no amount of weight that are going to slow them down today.
No. Well, let's do a little recap here. Ryan Jenks is gonna go 5 kilograms to 95 kgs. Rebecca Jones is going up 2.5 to 95, which I'm wondering what that conservative jump is for. Roxanne Lord going up 7.5 kgs. Michelle Franklin up 15 kg.
Use the 15 kg jump, babe.
Michelle Franklin going up 15, which honestly, given how easy her first is,
I think she's got it.
That's a
Yeah,
good call. And then Lisa Benavides, she's going up 10 kg. So Michelle Franklin, the one to watch here, with that big jump. 15 jumps is all they know.
All right, I guess across the pond, that's how they do things.
That's how they do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Ryan Jenks, 95 kilograms.
Let's go. Let's see it. Let's see it. Pulls that one all the way through.
Wow.
Makes easy work of that. The lift is good.
Absolutely incredible work by Ryan. Now I see, Ryan and Rebecca are kind of neck and neck here in terms of their attempts, 95, 95. And because you don't have to adjust the bar like you would on squat and bench, deadlifts often move a lot faster, so the shorter flight is going to give them less time for rest in between.
Of course.
Even more so on bench.
Of course. So as we're seeing here, that small rest time may or may not affect some of the athletes, but as we're seeing right now, it is definitely not slowing them down at all.
Not right now. We may see it on the third attempt, we may not, but right now, Roxanne Lord going up for her second attempt, which is 117 kilograms, 260 freedom units.
Of course, you love to see it. Gets down, braces hard, gets her grip set. Let's see it. Pulls it all the way through. Abe, I think she needs to put some weight on the bar.
Yeah. I think Roxanne needs to up that third. Up it up. Get it up. All right. So we saw Roxanne walk by. We gave her the tip of increasing the weight. Hopefully not too much.
Hopefully it's not too much.
But Michelle. Alex Galan, as I'm hearing, is her coach.
There we go. Pulls it all the way through.
Wow, come on now.
These lifters are
50
showing
kgs.
easy work of this weight, Abe.
Go up 50 kgs.
If I wasn't a power lifter, I would think that there was no weight on the bar.
The Iron Granny is what I'm hearing them called? Wow.
I'm
I'm just reading the comments. I'm not saying this. This is from the comments.
That's an awesome. They call me the Fridge. I want a cool nickname like that.
All right, here we go. Lisa Benavides, 192 kilograms, 424 pounds. Wow. Wow.
I blinked and I missed it. I blinked and the bar teleported to the top of her hips.
That's blazingly fast. So I'm guessing maybe a 7.5 kg jump, maybe 200 on a third. We'll see.
Possibly.
But
So 1 minute effect.
So again, you know, the factor that they are having to account for right now, aside from their own weight, is the wait time being really short. So right now there's 30 seconds between the last third, or the last second and the next third.
Right.
Is that enough time to rest? I see a lot of people standing around.
Possibly.
You know, if it was me, I would be telling my lifters, sit down, lay down, you know, take a nap as much as you can, rest.
Right. So, Ollie is saying that they're gonna jump 50 kgs on that third. What do you think, Gabe?
80 viewers in the chat right now. That's incredible. Thank you all so much for sharing this. This is the Electric 2023 USAPL Masters World Cup coming to you live from Arlington, Texas, put on by our very own Texas Strength Systems.
The females are putting on quite a show, Abe.
Females
they are showing.
Are incredible. So what I'm going to predict here, we haven't had any failed attempts, but it's hard pressed to assume that we don't at least get one.
Let's see if they finally decide to push.
Let's see. Rebecca Jones jumped 5 kgs to 100 kgs, 220 pounds.
We're seeing a little bit of a struggle, a little bit of a sticking point from that deadlift.
But honestly,
it might be a sign that
white lights.
White lights. Don't want to jinx it, but you know what? Let's see it.
I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious. I'm hearing a wolf howl. I don't know what that means. There may be a wolf in the house. There may not be a wolf in the house. But at the end of the day, Ryan Jenks is going for her third attempt on deadlift.
She's pushing it all the way through. A little bit of a sticking point.
But do you see that? Do you see that hip lock at the end? That is aesthetic. Yeah. It's like the shoulders push back, the hips come through. Oh my God. Okay, so here we go. Roxanne Lord decided to jump another 7.5 kgs. She did not take our recommendation to jump to 500 kgs.
Nope, not at all. But you know what? We have the aesthetic 2 red plate deadlift.
The elusive 2 red plate and a collar. Please let Michelle know Horncastle is watching. Come on, Shell Bells. I will. Roxanne Lord, 125 kgs. All white lights.
That was too easy. Very easy.
Hey boys, I just wanted to come over and give a shout out to Bars Loaded. Shout out to Mark Giles out there in Horncastle. This is one of his lifters right now, Michelle Franklin.
Shout out.
Come on, Shell Bells.
Shout out Mark Giles.
And Mark, we love you. We love your coaching. We love your gym.
Let's go!
I've been to his gym, working out with him, working out with Michelle, and working out with the
Michelle made easy work of that last
She
flip.
went 3 for 3.
You
Great.
got it, Shell Bells.
God save the king.
God save the king from Gino.
The lift is good.
Lift is good.
Oh man, Marshy, if you could have seen the look, you probably did see the look on her face when I yelled Shell Bells. She lost it. She looked like her whole face lit up.
Exactly.
Knowing that Horncastle was here for her.
Yeah, I thought I saw Horncastle for a second in the building.
Lisa Benavides. It wasn't there right now, but let's give her some love in the chat. That is awesome. I don't know what Gino said because I wasn't here. I think
You were
he
up
said something
cheering.
about-
You were cheering.
Did he say God save the queen?
You said God save the king.
Okay, good. Good. That's incredible. Okay, so quick recap. Well, actually, we don't have time for a recap because they're moving straight to third attempts now. What we have, this is the final flight, Flight C. This is like, it's almost like you don't have time to rest because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lifters.
That is a small flight, Abe.
I just downed an entire energy drink.
You're late to the party. That was done for me a long time ago.
Tia Lofton, a successful first attempt. Incredible. Deanne Russell, first attempt, 137.5. Are we going to see a repeat pattern here today?
I think so, Abe. They've been killing it up till now. I think this flight is going to be one of the best flights we've seen thus far. Close it out on a high note. Very easy first attempt for Deanne Russell. You love to see it. You love to see openers fly like that.
Diane Nelson is up next. So we have Deanne Russell, successful. Deanne Nelson. I'm noticing that we're going to be jumping up to over 440 pounds, 207.5 kilos at the end of this flight.
That is some insane weight, Abe. Diane's up right now.
She's doing that rolling technique where you roll the bar away from you and then you pull it back.
Right. Very interesting technique there.
You see that with often strongman and strongwoman.
Yes.
Okay. We're seeing, we'll talk about these jumps later on, but I'm already seeing jumps that are 17.5 kilos.
Those are some big, like the chat said, that's what they're used to over there.
That is what they're used to. I don't know if Tia Lofton is from across the pond, but that's an interesting. Maybe she's adopting. There's a lot of.
They're adopting that mindset. Yeah, they're adopting that mindset.
The warm-up area, there's a lot of discussions amongst athletes, so the potential is that they could be giving each other.
That's the move right there. Yeah, that's the move right there.
Okay. We see Diane Nelson. Okay, so Tara Spurgeon, successful 150 kg attempt, 330 pounds. Up next, Kelly Layden Farr. Kelly, 165 kgs.
363 pounds. Who's picking her numbers? Alex is.
Oh my God, Kelly. Incredibly fast. That moved so fast, if you blink, you would have missed it. We have 2 lifters left for first attempts, April Garcia and Rachel. Now, there are 7 lifters in this flight. 2 more that were in the previous, so they're not going to get a 1-minute break. They're going to just move straight into the second attempts. This is moving so fast, so honestly, I would not put my phone down. If I was you, I would continue to watch because it's going to be over before you miss it. April Garcia, 182.5 kilograms, 402 pounds, locks it out. A little bit sticky at the top. I wonder if that could just be corrected with a little bit more baby powder at the top. Lift is good from April Garcia. All white lights. 457 pounds, 207.5 for Rachel. This is almost incredible. This is almost tough to believe. This is a 457.5 pound, 207.5 kilogram deadlift for just an opener that absolutely flies. No belt. Let's not forget to call that out. Gino's getting in there for the photo op on the first attempt. Incredible. And again, we are just jumping straight to second attempts. The spotters and the loaders here from TSS are just absolutely efficient. We've commented on it before. We're going to continue to comment on it. They're like a NASCAR F1 pit crew. Okay, Deanne Russell going up for her second attempt, 145 kilograms, 300 and let's call it 20 pounds. Saying it in pounds just adds on to it just sounds heavier. I will definitely tell Rachel that she is the GOAT, 100%. Lift is good for Deanne Russell. I see a shout out to Kelly from the Farrer clan in North Wales. Tia Lofton, second attempt, 147.5 kgs, 325 pounds. Let's hear it. Let's see it. Rolls it to her, stands up.
Looks like a good lift to me. Lift is good.
I'm seeing that it's boom time for Kelly.
Diane Nelson coming up for her second attempt. 150 kilos on the bar. She's gonna roll the bar forward and roll it to her.
Oh wow. Oh.
That looks like a good lift, dude.
We're seeing a lot of heavy weights. Not really anything that looks too heavy for these athletes, though.
No, they're making lightweight of this weight that's on the bar, Abe.
Kelly from West Sussex, UK. Oh my God. Tara Spurgeon.
Coming up for that second attempt. Let's see it, Abe. These athletes are killing it so far.
Wow, let's
Nothing.
go, let's go, let's go.
There we
let's
go. A little
let's
bit
go,
of a
let's
struggle,
go,
a little bit
let's
of a
go.
grind.
Ooh, I think she got a little bit of a hit.
Maybe a little bit of a bobble. I don't think that one will pass for the
No, I don't think
judges.
so.
They might have caught that one.
Let's see if she can sneak past it.
Yeah, let's see what the
Let's see
judges
what
say.
can happen.
Let's see.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, the judges saw that one.
I'm seeing a K, I'm seeing an E, I'm seeing an L, I'm seeing an L, I'm seeing a Y. North Wales loves you, Kelly!
The bar's ready for Kelly.
It's boom time!
Multi-time national champion over in England.
It's boom
In
time!
Afghanistan, representing her country in the
Here we go.
military.
Kelly with a 180 kilo deadlift.
Boom.
Makes easy work of that, Abe. I don't even think there was any weight on that bar. That flew.
The intensity?
That flew.
I'm gonna start putting it's boom time into my just daily vernacular.
There we go. We're getting a lot of support for April in the chat as she takes this 190 kilo
Let's
deadlift.
go, April!
She gets set under the
We're
bar,
just on second attempts.
which
just on
means
second.
we're seeing something crazy on thirds. Gets herself set under the bar, takes a slack out,
Let's
pulls
go!
it to lock out. I think she'll get that one, Abe. Gets the down command from the judge. And the lift is, it's a 3 white light lift, Abe.
Wow. April, you know, I see April as a very intent lifter. She's very focused on her technique, and she's
Yes.
almost too critical of herself. Like, you can see her face during her lift. She almost is critiquing herself.
Wow. Rachel taking 501.
Beltless.
Beltless. Beltless.
Beltless. That means with no belt.
What's your excuse?
Your back hurts? Rachel just deadlifted 500 pounds beltless. If that doesn't motivate you on a Saturday morning or Saturday evening, I don't know what will. As they say in England, boom,
Boom.
bosh. All right, and again, this flight is so short that we are jumping straight into third attempts already. A 3-hour meet.
These
Who would do
ladies are finishing up the meet strong, Abe. They're finishing strong.
The
They're
opener for these third attempts, the first third attempt, 150 kilograms, 330
Let's see it.
pounds.
Let's see it. I think Deanne's got it.
Deanne is over 60 years old.
Oh my God.
Let's go!
Pulls it all the way through to lockout, gets the down command. The lift is good, Abe.
We're gonna see a lot of
The lift is
we're gonna see
good.
a lot of grinders on this one. We are.
They're gonna push themselves. I mean, they are literally closing out the day. Let's see some work being done.
Imagine having grandchildren and then going to deadlift 330 pounds.
Bye, Grandma.
Mine couldn't do. My grandma is dead, but so she's not deadlifting anything.
She's not deadlifting nothing.
But that doesn't mean that Diane Nelson can't. 155 kilograms, 341 pounds.
Let's see it happen. She rolls the bar away, rolls it into her,
Let's go!
pulls it to lockout, gets her shoulders back, sells it as much as she can to the judges. What did they say?
Did she convince
What
them?
did
She got it.
It's 2-1. It's 2-1.
You
She
know,
gets it.
We need to yell for every single athlete on their third attempt here because this is
Absolutely.
the culmination of the work that they put into this. All of their friends and their family and their coaches who are here virtually, who are there to support them. This is what they're here for. This is why they put in the effort, not only for themselves, but for the people that they love.
There we
Let's
go.
go!
Let's go, Tara. All the way through.
Let's go!
All the way through.
Now, if you'll remember, Tara also had a little bit of a hitch on her,
Right,
on her
right.
second. So it's to be understood that it would come into her third attempt as well.
Right.
But
You're
the
gonna
fact-
see. You're gonna start seeing some of those discrepancies.
The fact that she got to the same point is incredible, though. Like, because it shows that she has the strength. It's just that little bit more.
Right.
Tia Lofton took am I reading this right? 17.5 kilogram jump.
Yes, she's taking those over the pond jumps.
160. This is the over the pond jump. This is that black pudding jump. 165 kg, 364 pounds. Not quite.
Not quite there today.
We still love you though. You got it off the ground. Okay, I will yell, pick it up, April. Let's see.
Bar is loaded for Kelly.
Let's go!
You can hear Gino hyping up the crowd, trying to get that energy going.
It's boom time, let's go!
Gets herself set.
Boom, let's go! Let's go, Kay!
Gets it moving, gets the bar moving off the ground,
Lock it
gets
out!
it to lockout, gets the down command from the head judge.
Go now!
What did they say? It's a 3 white light lift. There we go. Finished strong.
Go on now! Woo! Yes, ma'am! All right,
April Garcia. Can she finish this lift and
Let's
make
go,
it
April!
a 9 for 9 day? Here we go, Abe.
Get it!
She's getting set under the bar. Takes the bar.
Pick it up!
She gets this lift. It'll be a perfect
Pick
day
it
for
up!
her. Gets it
Pick it all the
moving.
way up!
Gets it all the way to lockout. Has to lock the shoulders back.
Lock
Pulls
it
it
out!
through. That's how you do it.
That's how you live!
There we go. 3 white lights.
All right, hey,
Now,
hey,
Rachel.
hey, Rachel.
Coming out for 230 kilos. World record attempt, Abe.
Just a 2.5 kg jump.
That's it.
No belt.
No belt.
She left her belt at home.
No belt.
Rachel, Gino is getting the house shaking.
Last lift of this morning. Can
Let's
she
go,
pull it
Rachel!
through? Pulls it, pulls it, pulls it, locks the shoulders back, gets that down command. What did the judges say? It's 3 white lights, 9 for 9, finishes with a world record attempt. It could not have been a more perfect day for Rachel. No belt, no sleeves, no wrist wraps. Showed up, showed out, cashed out.
None. Didn't need any of it. Let's do a quick recap of the day. Let's see what happened. So, flight A, we talk about, again, not 9 for 9 not really being the litmus test necessarily, because again, it depends on the athlete and what they want. We didn't see any 9 for 9s in flight A. We did see 8 for 9. We did see a few. We saw Brenna Harridge with an 8 for 9. We saw Michelle Moe 8 for 9. We saw a lot of 7 for 9s. Again, not necessarily what they may have wanted. They may have.
Yeah, they were
tested
pushing themselves. They were testing themselves today.
We see athletes with different goals. Flight B, shorter flights. Honestly, I mean the women in flight B had to deal with shorter
Rest time.
times.
Yep.
They had to go from warm-ups to attempts to attempt. Only getting a really break during bench with 5, being the minimum number.
That was
they
it.
had,
Yeah,
the minute in
that was
between.
it. So
We didn't see any 9 for 9s in flight B. Again, we did see 8 for 9 from Michelle Franklin. Michelle.
Yep.
Shell Bells.
Yep.
From
Shell
across the
bells.
pond.
Shell bells. Yep.
We did see successful. I mean, we didn't really see any 3 for 3s from the bench onlys as well. We did see
Right.
some 3 for 3s for deadlifts though. We saw a lot. Ryan Jenks, Rebecca Jones, Michelle Franklin again 3 for 3 on bench or on deadlifts. Only missing her third attempt on bench, which again, that comes with the territory.
Yeah, sometimes that happens when you take those 2.5 jumps. That's how it is.
Yeah, Flight C, we did see a lot of 9 for 9s. We saw, Rachel, we saw April Garcia. Well, really those two. I mean, those
Right.
are really but massive third attempt
For Rachel and for April.
and April. Oh my
Yeah.
God, seeing a beltless deadlift is just like
Right.
seeing a big.
We also saw Kelly pull 195.
mythical creatures.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's incredible, regardless of the age. But then when you put into the perspective that this
The
is
amount of weight.
this is
Yeah.
the masters division. Every woman here is over 40 years old. Every
Right.
woman here is of an age where people would make an excuse that it's not
They
in the
can't
cards
do
for them
that, yeah,
anymore.
they can't
so
do it.
truly incredible. Individual differences aside, this is an incredible feat of strength. Thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of it with you. The 2023 USAPL Masters World
Please
Cup.
stay tuned for the awards coming up.
Absolutely.
And
We're gonna stay here for the awards. It's gonna be a lovely celebration of the hard work that these women put on. Continue to share this link so that you can tune in tomorrow as well for the men's competition. Again, live from Arlington, Texas. This is Abe and Josh from Chuck in the Back.
Yep, follow us wherever you listen. Listen to us every Tuesdays.
Yeah. We got a little podcast. We got a little podcast going. A little razzle dazzle.
There we go.
Too
Yeah.
crazy. We talk
If you
about
want,
stuff.
if you want to hear more of us, catch the recap of this recap.
A couple of silly boys.
We'll toss out an episode.
We actually have a 3-part episode series coming up,
Yep.
talking about our backgrounds a little bit. So
Yep.
if
That
you don't
and
know
our
who we are,
philosophy and who we are, and
it'd be a good time to get to know us.
Right.
We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break.
Yep.
And then we'll be back with you once the awards have begun. We'll be right back.
And not just World Cup Q&A. We look forward to your want to see it anymore.
There we go. And we're back. What is this? What is
yeah.
we are doing we are commemorating an international.
Give her one more round of applause.
We are seeing the introduction of a new international referee. She's getting the commemorative blue ribbon as well as her new badge. This is a beautiful moment that we want to share with you. You don't get to see this very often. This is like watching a caterpillar become a butterfly. It is. It's a very metamorphosis moment. A lot of hard work goes into that. A lot of hard work, a lot of dedication. Let's give her some love in the chat, everybody. Absolutely. Great job. Great work.
All right, just another couple of minutes now. Wes and V are tallying up the scores. Need a couple of minutes to get it put together. You ready, Wes? You want me to come over there?
Gino is going to be the one announcing the winners of each division, each weight class, so that should be fun. You know, his outfit, his trousers, as you might call it, going to keep us going throughout this meet. Again, thank you all so much for your engagement in the chat, for sharing this link with your friends. This is a good way to celebrate lifters who put in a lot of time and effort into the sport of powerlifting, and it's a good opportunity for us to show them how much we appreciate it. Gino and V Zunker are going to be handing out the competition medals. A round of applause going out for Wes Zunker in the building right now.
As well as Mr. Larry Maley.
Yep. Dr. Larry is here. Yeah. The president of the USAPL.
In the first category, in the 48 kilo weight class, women's raw masters 1. In second place, Jocelyn Hernandez.
All right, Jocelyn Hernandez. That was the 48 kilogram women's raw masters 1. She got second place.
All right, that's good. The blue one, Josh.
Again, that's second place for Jocelyn Hernandez.
Eileen Broska.
Eileen Broska with first place in the 48 kilogram raw masters 1 division. Look at that. You love to see lifters like hug each other.
Yeah, there you go.
Enjoy being up there, you know what I mean?
Camaraderie, yeah, you know.
All right, let's move on to our next category. By the way, where's Kathy?
Which Kathy?
Marsteiner. Tell the audience real quick, I want to give the microphone to you. Tell the audience real quick who is going to get their pro cards today.
Ladies and gentlemen, can everybody hear me okay? So the Masters World Cup is part of our Pro Series, and today
The Masters World Cup is part of the World Series.
coefficient, and the coefficient is based on your body weight when you come in, and that is multiplied by your total. And then they get an age coefficient based on how old you
Okay,
are.
we're discussing the Downs coefficient and the age consideration that goes into that. The algorithm that is used to decide whether an athlete can actually transition to becoming a pro. That's the discussion that's going on right now. So being that this is a part of the Pro Series, Josh, athletes could actually get their pro card.
Getting their pro card.
Yeah, so aside from actually getting a medal, you could become a pro, a USAPL pro in this meet.
Top 5 raw female lifters, masters,
Okay.
because they were actually all competing against each
So the
other.
top 5 lifters will be receiving pro cards?
Pro cards.
Interesting, very interesting.
It is the top 5
So the top 5.
lifters based on God's coefficient and age.
Okay, so the top 5 lifters based off Dot's coefficient and age will be receiving pro cards today, Josh. Oh man.
Top 5 people get their pro cards. That means in future competitions, the appropriate competitions, they can.
That means you can start competing for some moolah,
Some money.
some cheddar.
Some money.
What's the slang term for money across the pond?
Oh, I don't know. Challenge?
Chips?
No, that's fries. Yeah, no,
That's right. That's right.
Video and photos of every lifter, every lift. Their business cards are on the chairs. If you don't see them, stop by and see them in person. You can
Okay,
sign
just some
up
shout outs
for
going out
those
to the videographers for getting the shots of the lifters and the spotters and loaders. And just overall highlight shots of the day. Dosh. Win some big dosh. That's what they call it across the pond. Dosh.
Oh, no.
Dosh. Yeah. So yeah, being a part of a pro series opens up the door for dosh.
Masters 2, 48 kilo weight class.
Okay. Masters 2,
In first
48
place,
kilos
Jasmine
weight class.
Patel.
Jasmine Patel got first place. Again, that's Masters 2, 48 kilo weight class. Good job, Jasmine. Getting a handshake from the USAPL president.
Nice pose, Jazz. All right, Masters 1, 60 kilo
Okay,
weight class.
Masters 1, 60 kilos. That's Marcia Harris.
Receiving her
First place.
pro card today.
That's
Marcia
Marcia Harris. 100%. I can tell you right now who got placement. if you're looking on LiftingCast, you can sneak peek at what the placement will be. Again, liftingcast.com. Look for the 2023 USAPL Masters World Cup. Marcia Harris just got her pro card. Hey.
By the way, when all of the athletes come up, we don't do what they do in other international federations where
They also call it beer tokens. That's what they call it.
Beer tokens?
Yeah, so Dosh and beer tokens.
Stand on inside flanking, because this is all about the lifter. You hear that out there?
Oh, Gino was talking to you out in TV land
Make sure you remember
about the
that.
lifters.
Did I drive the point home?
Whoa, hey, hold on now. Gino's putting his bling up on the
All
camera.
right, here we go. Here we go. The next category, Masters 2, 60 kilo weight class.
Masters 2, 60 kilo weight class.
Michelle Moe.
Also receiving her pro card is Michelle Moe. So that's 2 of the 5 thus far. Marcia Harris and Michelle Moe, both receiving pro cards, both first place in their weight class and division. Able to win big dosh.
Nice shoulders, Michelle. Oh, yeah.
Again, put that in perspective, Josh. That woman's over 50 years old.
That's impressive. And she's got pro card.
I don't look like that.
No, I probably never.
The double lat spread? Double back bicep?
Yeah,
Ronnie Coleman?
Masters 3, 60 kilo weight class. In first place, Nandy Queen.
Masters 3, that's over 60 years old, 60 kilogram weight class, first place, Nandy Z. Good job, Nandy.
There you go, Nandy. By the way, you can tell Michelle Moe is a power lifter, not a bodybuilder, because that was not a back lat spread. It's a double by back.
Gino is commenting on the lack of the understanding of the pose of Michelle before.
4, 60 kilo weight class. This young lady
Masters
is
4, 60 kilo weight class, first place, Faith O'Reilly.
Round of applause for Faith O'Reilly.
Faith O'Reilly, wow. Over 70 years old. First place. Getting a firm handshake from Larry, Dr. Larry.
Dr. Larry.
Hey, it doesn't get much better than that on a Saturday morning, I'll tell you what, brother.
Masters. Sorry.
Yeah, go on, get you, hey, she can stay up there as long as she wants. I don't want anybody telling Faith she can't stay up there. That's her podium.
67.5 kilo weight class in first place, Brenda Harris.
67.5 kilo weight class. Brenda Harridge, first place. You got it. Love it.
Masters. Masters 2, bench only, 67
Yep,
and a half
Sue
kilo
Burns.
weight class. From Northern White Lights, Sue Burns.
Sue Burns with the Raw Masters 2, bench only.
First place.
Bench only, first place.
First place for Sue.
Incredible.
Burns checking in.
With the tracksuit, with the USABL tracksuit.
Yeah. The international team tracks.
The international team tracksuit. Was she also the one with the international singlet?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Lovely.
By the way,
Lovely.
Stellar Photos, did you say that every lifter gets a free, every person that got a medal gets a free medal picture, correct? And how do they go about getting that medal
Oh,
picture?
every lifter who has a medal gets a free medal picture.
All right, West Sumter will email out to every single lifter that got a medal, a free medal picture. Give me a round of applause one more time for Stellar. All right, next category.
I don't think that was planned. I think that free medal pictures was something Gino just negotiated.
Right now.
Yeah, it sounded like that was a negotiation that just happened.
Just like in the Air movie, it's like the $500
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we'll pay it, right? It's like,
like Michael Jordan once did, paying your fine. Wasn't it like a couple $1,000, $5,000?
No, $500 per game.
Per game?
Yeah, per game.
Look at the emotion that she's showing.
Michael Jordan wore shoes that were not legal colors in the
weren't
NBA,
legal,
so
yeah.
he had to pay $500 each game. But what we're seeing
Give
right
her
now,
one more round of applause.
what we're seeing a lot of emotion on the platform right now. You love it. When you're on the podium and you feel happy about it, that's all that matters, man.
Masters 2. 82 and a half kilo
Of course, that was
weight
Gail
class.
with her
First
75
place,
kg
all
first
the
class
way
win,
from
Masters
England,
2.
Michelle Franklin.
All right, we see Michelle Franklin, Shell Bells, with her 82 and a half kg weight class first place win. Now, Michelle did come over to the table and say how much she appreciated everybody in the chat, commenting. She said that the Shell Bells comment really made her day. She thought somebody was here from England, actually. She didn't expect anybody here to know what Shell Bells meant, so she was really happy about that. So y'all did a great thing for her. Seems like Gino's microphone may have run out of batteries, but that's okay. Honestly, I think Gino could project his voice louder than that mic could get.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Okay, he could. I think Gino can just muster the spirit into that microphone to give it batteries.
Yeah, and it'll get energy.
I think if he yelled at the mic, it could probably charge it. I think Gino's energy is so electric that if he were to yell on a third attempt deadlift, he could charge that microphone.
It would help us as a third attempt.
Absolutely. Everybody knows that Gino's energy is unmatched. Given a lot of the behind the scenes right now on the commentary. This is kind of like a exclusive.
Like a behind the scenes.
Kind of like behind the scenes.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Like a behind the scenes vlog.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Women's Raw Masters 1.
Women's Raw
82 and a half
Masters
kilo
1,
weight class,
82 and a half
first place
kilos.
from
Ryan
Casper,
Jenks.
Wyoming, Ryan Jenks.
Ryan Jenks. Of course, Ryan put up that big 102 and a half
Give her another
deadlift.
round of applause. All right, women.
Ryan Jenks was another
Raw
person that
Masters 1.
missed squat
Bench only,
and
82
bench
and a half
third
kilo
attempts,
weight
came
class.
back and got her third deadlift though.
In second place, Chloe Ellis.
Chloe Ellis, second place, 82 and a half kg bench only, Masters 1. First place went to Kimberly Miles.
And in first place, Kimberly Miles.
I wonder if they know each other. They both got pink headbands on, and they're smiling. Getting a firm handshake. Dr. Derek. You can't put a price on that.
Yeah, can't.
Maybe a Letterman jacket.
Man.
What's the cost of a Letterman jacket?
82.5 kilo weight class. In first place, Elizabeth Hovasapien, all the way from Australia.
Elizabeth Hovasapien, first place in the Raw Masters 2, 82.5, bench only.
She's stronger than a crocodile.
All the way from Australia, again, for this international meat.
What did he say? Stronger than a crocodile.
Stronger than a crocodile. Yeah, Gino's getting unhinged right
All
now.
right, next one is Women's Raw Masters 3, 90 kilo weight class.
Big
in
dosh.
first place,
Big dosh.
Roxanne Lord.
Roxanne Lord. I know Nick is happy to hear this. Raw Masters 3, 90 kilogram weight class. First place for Roxanne Lord. I know Nick is proud. Golf clap. Yeah, golf clap.
One more round of applause.
He said, Nick said, let's go, Mom.
Women's equipped. Masters 1, 100 plus kilo weight class.
Spondoles. Spondlies. I don't know if Mike is trolling me right now, but he said that you can call money spondlies. Spondoolies?
I think it's
That might be profanity. Yeah. That might be some profanity there. I'm not sure. Here we go. First place.
She's a pro now.
She's a pro. She just got her pro. Again, that's Kelly Layden Farr. First place in the 100 plus kg weight class, Master 1.
Has got a Q&A right after this is over.
She just received her pro card.
Anything you want to include.
No, thank you, Nick, for your awesome inclusion into this, making sure that your mom got the recognition that she needed. I know she really appreciated it. She came by the table and let us know that it made her so proud to know that her son was watching her. Big pro card. Tia Lofton, she got third place, 100 kg plus, Masters 1.
The silver medal, April Garcia.
April Garcia getting second place in that division, the 100 plus, Masters 1.
Tony.
Must be. You ever fear about falling off the podium, Josh?
No.
Okay. Yeah, man. First place, Rachel Pavlio. Okay, so Rachel getting her pro card, first place in the 100 kg plus division. Oh, and she got a world record. Let's not forget about that world record attempt from Rachel. That was a 230 kg deadlift at the end, beltless. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Crazy in a good way, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very, very crazy.
And then in the bench only competition.
This is going to be, I believe, Paulette Calhoun.
Come on back, Rachel.
Oh.
Pavlio.
Rachel also competed in the bench only. Yeah, Rachel also competed bench only, and so she got first place in that division as well.
One more time for Rachel Pavlio.
Leaving with some hardware and that free medal picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 free medal pictures.
Okay.
Do you think she'll get both? One with the one medal and one with the second medal?
Masters 2, women's Masters 2. 100 plus kilo weight class. silver
Masters
medal,
2,
Diane Nelson.
100 plus kg division, Diane Nelson. So Masters 2, 100 plus kg. That's 50 years older. 50 years and older, second place.
And in first place, Tara Spurgeon.
So Tara, first place in the Masters 200 plus kg weight class. Let's not forget that world record. Oh, Rebecca, he'd said that about about Rachel. We would not forget that world record. I didn't notice the leopard print singlet. I love it. I love it. I believe they're doing the lat spread.
The double lat spread.
That's Josh's signature, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. You talk about that on the podcast. You talk about your double lat spread.
Raw Masters 2 bench only 100+ kilo weight class. In first place, Diane Nelson.
Oh, Diane Nelson. So that was the women's Raw Masters 2 100 kg plus division. I believe that was the bench only. Yeah, she can be the bench only as well.
She also got 2 pictures.
Second overall, first in bench, 2 free medal pictures. You can't beat that.
Yeah, can't beat that.
Kilo weight plus weight class. In first place, Deanne Russell.
Deanne Russell, first place in the Women's Raw Masters 3 100 kg plus division.
Wyoming.
She's from Casper, Wyoming.
It's far.
Yeah. Getting a firm handshake from Dr. Larry.
Women's Raw Masters 3 bench only 100
Women's
plus
Raw
kilo
Masters
weight class.
3 100 kg
In
plus.
first place, oh, I love announcing this name, Paulette Calhoun.
Paulette Calhoun, first place, bench only, Women's Raw Master 3. Look at that. Get you some of that.
Get you some of that.
Get you some of that hardware. Absolutely incredible work by all the athletes here today.
All right, and now, ladies and gentlemen, we have
Two more medals of the day.
to give out.
Yeah.
We're about to give out the
Best
best
lifter.
overall
Best
female
overall female equipped lifter and the best overall female raw lifter. Now I'm gonna give you a Michelle Franklin got best overall equipped, hands down.
Overall lifter by formula equipped masters.
Oh wait, no, hold on.
100 plus kilo
No,
weight class
Kelly.
with the dots of 459.
Am I reading this correctly?
Kelly,
yeah.
Farr.
Kelly Layden Farr. That was a tight one actually between her and Michelle. I mean, I'm looking at these totals now. Kelly Farr, yeah. Woo! Kelly Layden Farr, best overall equipped.
And ladies and gentlemen,
Absolutely
the best
incredible.
overall
Now the best overall female raw.
lifter by formula with the dots of
Rachel.
421.8, 634.
Who do you think it is?
In the
Rachel.
60
Rachel?
kilo
You think
weight
so?
class,
No,
hailing
no,
from Pro,
nope.
the Pro Body Lab Strength.
Oh, Marcia?
Well, let me say the name.
Is it Marcia? It's Marcia Harris, yeah.
In first place, Marcia Harris.
Yeah. So Marcia Harris, best overall raw lifter, and Kelly Layden Farr, best overall equipped lifter. Wow.
I'm speechless.
Yeah.
I hope, remember, 2 things. I'm going to give the thing to Larry. We're just about done. Remember, see these 2 for your free shot online and for a package if you want a package.
So we're about done. What you can't see off camera is Gino and Dr. Larry, president of the USAPL, taking a quick picture. Gino is making sure that everybody knows here to get their pictures, go through the normal channels. But again, we just wanted to thank you all so much for listening to us today. That's going to bring an end to day 1 of the 2023 USAPL Masters World Cup here, live from Arlington, Texas. Again, this is Abe and Josh from Chalk My Back. We have a podcast. Listen to us wherever you listen to podcasts. We have a podcast every week. But more importantly, TSS puts on a great meet. Wes Zunker and his crew, Wes and V Zunker and their crew put on a great meet. Dr. Larry is giving a very heartwarming speech right now.
Honest, fair, and drug-tested international competition.
Honest, fair, drug-tested international.
We're out of the gate and look for more. Wade will tell you more about that here in just a second. But again, thank you to all the lifters who came and to all of you who came to support them.
Thank you all so much for being so lively in the commentary, in the comments. This is by far one of the most engaging comment section
that we've had at a meet. So thank you all so much for that. Continue to share the link, because tomorrow we will be here for the men's session as well. It is going to prove to be just as electrifying. It's going to prove to be just as exciting. Again, make sure that we can give the athletes ample attention that they need.
Bringing them online to be a part of USA Powerlifting International. So, Wade, take it away.
First, the Q&A will be hosted actually by our Masters Committee Chair, Jeff Phillips. Not yet. I'll just say a few words and then we're going to move on. First, thank you. The whole idea of the World Cup concept is that we offer more lifters the opportunity to do things internationally. There are other methods that are being used, and we feel that we can take it a different direction and do a better job. And your belief, your patience, and your faith in the organization is something that I take very personally. There's many of you internationally, you two from England. I didn't work with you any, but I've worked extensively with your group over there in Australia, and I am extremely grateful for that opportunity. Seeing the lifters that got their pro cards today and some of the emotional reactions is something that speaks to my soul and why I work so hard at this. And then you have inspiring lifters. You know, what's the Rachel with the silent G? Apparently, belts and braces are for boys. When you see someone master age, male, regardless of gender, squatting over 400 pounds, there's no belt, there's no braces, that's a beast in my book and has my utmost respect. And while we, as master age lifters, are not necessarily the future of the sport, we're the future of the international community. We're the first, and that'll be something that can never be taken away from you. So look for more meets. As time goes on, we'll explain more about what the what the World Cup concept is. There's more to come. So hang tight. I'm going to turn this over to Jeff, and we'll do a quick Q&A. And I'm always available to you. Facebook Messenger, Instagram, however you want to get a hold of me. If you have questions, please reach out to me. We do this because of you, the members. Without you, there's like we're having today. This is just the beginning. Thank you. Tell everybody. Don't just tell people you don't like. Come to this meeting.